Leeds United, the one Leeds Watchalong. We're live, we're ready. The biggest game so far in Leeds United's calendar. Let's get into it. This is One Leeds. Welcome back to the latest video. This video, as always, is sponsored by Shop GNO, the Job Match Group, and Match Bingo. Let's get into it. First up, the Job Match Group. Whether you're looking for your next big gig or just browsing, the Job Match Group has niche job sites made just for you. F1, retail, security, and loads more. They're about matching the right person to the right job. Make sure you check them out if you're ready to level up your career. Then we've got Shop GNO, an exciting new e-commerce site where you can grab exclusive deals and discounts. Right now, One Leeds has an affiliate link just below where you can score a 25 quid membership for free, unlocking special rates and benefits. You can even list your own shop on there with way better rates than Amazon, eBay, and Vinted. They've got some Leeds bits and some general bits now and launching soon, plus some great prizes just for signing up. This is all powered by a massive Leeds United fan looking to make waves in the online shopping world. So check them out and support your local. And don't forget our mates at Match Bingo. They're smashing it with footy fun. You can get 5 bingo cards for the price of 4 through One Leeds, and you can even deposit just a £5 at a time to join the action. It's a big chance to win whilst having a blast with your fellow Leeds United friends. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Check the links in the description, and let's get on with the video. Hello, everybody. My name is Conor McGilligan. This is One Leeds, and this is your watch along. What's going on in your world? Let us know in the comment section below. We're going to be going for in and around 3 hours for this, everybody. We've got the instant match reaction. Obviously, the watch along. We'll have the 3 things we learned tomorrow and the hardline. An absolute combustion of Leeds United content caliber and quality. Make sure you're slapping a like on the video. The algorithm is pounding us into the ground, everybody. We need as much help as you can give. The content creators need you. They need you. I'm going to get myself on a graphic doing that, like the video. But I need you guys to help us out. The algorithm is killing us at this moment in time. I have no idea why, but YouTube have imprinted some things which... apparently, when we do certain things, that is now against the algorithm, which wasn't a problem before. So the way to combat that is by hitting the likes up, commenting in the section below, and of course, engaging with everything that is One Leeds. How are we doing, everybody? Evening, mate, says Jason in the building. Hi, Jace. Afternoon all, says easy teasy. Aronson strikes confidence into defenders. He does indeed, my friend. With James and Nonton 100%, I'm actually happy with the lineup, says Emmett. Let's all get behind the lads. Believe marching on together. Let's get a win today. Didn't really know who else Farker could have started today. Yeah, 100%. Smash a like, guys. Thanks, Amy. Seeing you in here again. Why didn't we get Grealish on loan? We couldn't afford Grealish on loan. That was never, ever a thing, Pete. Financial fair play. Look, I think Gabe put this into a lot of people's heads. Leeds could never afford Jack Grealish. That was never going to happen. You know, the wage, the structure of his wages at Everton are outrageous. I think it's something like 15 million quid for the year. And then they've got like a 50 million pound option on him as well. They are paying the majority of Jack Grealish's wages. That would have mean that Leeds on an FFP stance would have had to probably not sign 3 players of which they've got, 2 or 3 players of which they've got, because of the fact they would have had to use leverage against those signings to get Jack Grealish on loan for 1 year. So we would never have been able to do that. Evening all, team sheets just dropped. What does Beal have to do to get a game? The only other option is, yeah, you're all talking to each other here, which is great, but we need to be talking about the event. Beer o'clock, fellas. I go grab one. Indeed, my friend. Even from Canberra, Australia. Here we go. Shout out to you, Luke. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Great to see Harry Gray involved. Is Gray involved again? See, I'm a bit different, Emma. I get that to an extent, and I get how it strikes the sentimental arm of Leeds United fans. But for me, seeing Harry Gray on the bench, it's one of those where I do think to myself that this squad isn't full enough. It's not deep enough. It really reminds me of the days in the Premier League of McKinstry, McCarran, Greenwood, Gelhardt, when Leeds was struggling for depth and options. I would much rather, as Farker has said, him not be in proceedings, to be quite honest with you. I'd much rather, Harry Gray be slowly able to build into proceedings with Leeds. Now, let's have a quick look at the starting 11 anyway, and we'll get onto the Wolverhampton Wanderers starting 11 as well. But I just want to focus on as well the depth going into this, which I think is pretty big as well in terms of the options what Leeds have. So this is our bench. I'm actually going to start with the bench for Leeds, because I know you guys are going to want to natter on about it as well, which is completely understandable. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Right, let's get the bench on, because you can see the lineup there on screen. As I say, guys, do us a favor, slap us a like on the video. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already as well, by the way, set up with BetMate. Do it now. I've shown you multiple times. It pays out 10 to 12 players on the app. It's amazing. It's really, really good stuff. The link is in the description below or on the screen with the QR code. Make sure you do that. Stick with me for this as well. There will be an announcement at halftime and at full time for 2 more winners for OK Jersey. All you have to do is be within the stream, like the video, and I can tell who's going to be here for the full 90 minutes. If you're here with us for the full 90 minutes, you will be in the pot. I can check on my analytics. You will be in the pot for an OK jersey at halftime and an OK jersey at full time. You have to be here with us from the start of the game to the end, and we announce 1 winner at halftime, 1 winner at full time. So yeah, let's get the bits on screen now, everybody, when it comes to the bench as well. So yeah, so obviously this is Leeds' starting 11, but then on the bench you got Peru, it's a relatively strong bench, I guess. You got Peru, you got Mechi, you got Biol, Harrison. It was a shame Tanaka's not in there. I mean, from what you were to believe, it was all fine without Tanaka. I think he's gone more structural. I think he's looked at this and thought Longstaff maybe deserves his place, and with Longstaff, he deserves a shout. Maybe physically going into this game, and maybe he's going to be able to bring Tanaka off the bench. And I mentioned that. I said I understand why he'd start Longstaff in a game like this, because it needs to be physical, combative. You need to win that midfield battle, especially against these lot. We'll get their team on screen right now when it comes to that midfield. I mentioned Krejci. If you didn't check the preview out, you missed out, because we're doing a real deep dive on what Wolverhampton Wanderers are going to be able to offer today. But Leeds on the bench have got obviously Harrison, Tanaka, James Justin, Gruev and Gray. I'd rather Gray not be there, I'll be honest with you, but needs must. Nonto's not on there, is he? And yeah, you need some attacking force on there, but you got to match up this midfield. Obviously, both Gomez is in there. Krejci are probably going to maybe work as a 3 at points, I think, because I think the lads going forward are going to be a little bit more sort of adventurous. Phil Lopez in there, obviously from Celta Vigo, is a real lovely footballer, silky footballer. Tolu Arokadere, we can't mistake his quality. I did think he looked good for Wolverhampton Wanderers against Newcastle, but it's good that you've obviously not got the man Strand Larsen playing, but Strand Larsen is in the squad, which we didn't want. That we didn't want Strand Larsen in and around the team because he is a big problem. You heard Vitor Pereira saying that he's going to be involved at some stage in the match. So yeah, we've got to make waves for that, which I think will be coming pretty soon. So let's have a look at what you guys are saying. Ellie says, yeah, okay. Yeah, got to be careful on here. Afternoon, Connor. Rent paid. More than expectation today. Come on, Leeds. Aronson, why? It's Farker's love child playing again. Would rather have Harry. Yeah, it's just the options, mate, isn't it? I mean, I've got on a very positive stance Leeds winning 1-0 today. I think it will be tough for us. I think they're going to get a little bit of a boost, obviously, with Pereira's contract, and then Strand Larsen is going to be back into proceedings at some stage. If they are losing, they will lump him on, and he's a big problem. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one today, in my opinion, for Leeds United. But it's also one of those where we've got to be targeting it. We have to target this as a win. If we can't target this as a win, then I said this right at the beginning. What is the point? You know, what's the actual point in playing football in the Premier League? Because some of these games you need to target, and if you're not willing to do that against a side that's root bottom of the table, has some of their best players out, haven't recruited that well, and they've lost 4 on the bounce, like, what is the point? Because who are we going to beat? Are we literally just targeting Sunderland and Burnley? Because you're not going to stay up on 12 points on beating them home and away. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, Leeds need to start targeting wins at some stage. But I don't really like the composition of that front three. I would have obviously liked to see Willie Gnonto in the squad when Daniel Farke said doubt with Gnonto. I thought that might have been a case where he's going to surprise us and stick him on the bench. Doesn't look like that is the case. It just looks a bit. It just looks a bit. It's very underwhelming, isn't it? The team. It just is at the minute. It just feels a little bit underwhelming, and we kind of want to have a little bit of excitement in that Leeds United side, don't we? And it does strike you that we're going to have to go through this throughout the entire season, really. But it is what it is. As I say, I've got my predictions in the section, guys. Let me know what you think as well. Lose and not score, Farke will be gone. 3-1 to Leeds. Strad Larson. Woo. Shout out to you, George. 2-0 we win. Hi, Connor. What do you think of Harry on the bench? He's doing... see, I'm not of this. Harry Larson, imagine. Harry Gray should lead the line. He just gets it. He's leads through and through. I don't know if that's a... Yeah, let's just put all the kids in then. Let's get Phillips back. Let's put them all in because they just get being Leeds. Unfortunately, that's not going to keep Leeds United in the Premier League. Jason Clifton says, go on, Con. Strad Larson. Woo. Strad Larson. Woo. Con, if I exit off the stream 2 minutes before the match, am I out of the OK jersey? Yeah, mate, you are. We've set it up so we know basically who's in and who's not in for the full 90. And if you have won the jersey before, Sam, I think you might have won the jersey before. I can't remember. But if you have won the jersey before, obviously you can't win it again. We are going to be trying to look at fresh new people, but you will be in. We're going to do this circuit throughout the whole season, basically, because we want to give back to you guys for being here as well. Because, yeah, I think there's too many streams out there in the general world of which they just expect people to come in and like the video and be engaged with them and them not get anything back. I went to OK Jersey and said, look, can we do something where we give my subscribers something back? And they said, what about this? I said, no. I went back and said, what about this? And they went, okay, we can do that. So, yeah. So we're doing that as well. But if you want to get your own jerseys on there as well, everybody, you know, if you don't manage to win the prize, the competition, there's loads of discount with my link in the description below. Loads of it. What's your prediction? Ow. I don't know if you guys are talking to each other in there. Called the lineup, understand it after the Fulham away performance. Yeah, I think I do, Kirsch. I think there's ways of which Leeds United win this game. We spoke about it in the preview. There's got to be, we've got to exploit them on transitions because they're slow and they will push their fullbacks high. They go into a midfield 5 at points. So we've got to push our fullbacks high. We've got to overload them out wide as well. Really utilize Bogle and Goodmanson, take the handbrake off. In essence, in my opinion, there's got to be a focus on the midfielder. Krejci, I've mentioned this on the preview. There has to be a focus on him because he is the playmaker in the middle of the park, the Czech. So we've got to keep an eye on him. Wide rotations as well. You know, if you can invert a little bit more with Okafor, if you can invert a little bit more with Aronson, and then focus, take the wing back inside, and then you've got space for the fullbacks to bomb on into. And Wolves have conceded from set pieces this season as well. So can we exploit that? And can we exploit that? Farke said he was going to be unpredictable. That's what he said. He's going to be unpredictable with set pieces. He said that, and at Fulham, it wasn't unpredictable at all. It was the exact same thing we've experienced several times before. So if we can get Goodmanson on it, if Aronson can come on, and, you know, you look at this team, Stack shouldn't be the man delivering the ball. What about Ampadu? Can he deliver a ball? You know, he seems like he's got a really good ball connection. His long balls are normally very accurate. Could Ampadu stick the ball into the box? You know? Could we have that? Could there be Goodmanson? Could there be Aronson? Could there be a few more? That's what I'd like to see. Could Okafor take them? You know, I don't want to see Anton Stacco. I don't think it's that great on them anyway, on set pieces. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Hi, Connor. Come on, guys. Smashing a like is more important than ever. It is, mate. It isn't. And yeah, it's just, we don't really know what's going on at the minute. We don't really know what's going on, but the algorithm is pounding us, absolutely pounding us. There seems to be a couple of changes as well where, YouTube appears to be really sort of hammering down on certain sanctions. It's quite vague as well, what they actually want from you, and you've got to work within those guidelines, and they do change the algorithm quite a bit. So we've got to work within that. And if you're not able to get the best out of the algorithm, if you're not able to set up your streams and, you know, your vernacular on streams as well in a certain way, they don't like it. You know, they really don't like it. So I think the ways of which you bolster your videos a little bit is engagement, interaction, and that is through likes and comments and all that good stuff, which I encourage you guys to put in anyway, because I want to hear your opinions anyway. But as well, you know, some of you guys have been great this week and just been like, this is to help out Connor, and yeah, I appreciate that. Just got here. It looks like Fark needed Ramazani. After all, DCL to make an impact today. Prime the song and performance coming in. Ian, for all the obsessed Leeds fans who you Sunderland fans always say that we are, Ian's back in a Leeds United stream talking about Sunderland here again. I hope Diarra, Siddiqui and Ronaldo all play top class tomorrow just to Intel might. Why are you, Ian, why are you bothered? I never understand it. I get told all the time that I'm obsessed with Sunderland because I talk about Sunderland. We give Sunderland a lot of plaudits over here. But Sunderland fans get very upset if you give them any form of critique. Any form of critique. A lot of Sunderland fans, the online Sunderland fans anyway, get very upset. And then you come in here and tell us about players that you have that you want us to get jealous about because you have them and we don't. Well, we have Dominic Calvert-Lewin, of which you went in for, and I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact that you guys went in for him and we got him instead. But that doesn't suit the narrative, does it? That doesn't suit the narrative because we can't be going in for the same player and for you to have lost out on him. It has to be us losing out every single time. Connor, what happens if we fall asleep watching the team pass sideways? You can be, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Tommy, guys, just careful as well with what I've just told you. Don't be coming on the stream and asking for said links, which I am not providing at all on this stream. I've just told you one thing. You're not coming on here and getting me streaming, putting illegal links in the chat. Don't think that's going to help me right now, is it? So there we go. Hi from Melbourne. Please come win today. Shout out to you, Luciano. Liverpool won. They might run away with it. They were really lucky there as well. Aggressiveness needed, says Ellie. I agree with you there, Ellie. My football knowledge is weak. I don't always have much to say. No worries, mate. No worries. 1-1 for me today. Need to start strong, solid. Need Okafor to score today. Only glimmer threat we have last week. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, mate. AJ, you bang on. I think that was kind of not the downbeat view of last week, but I think that was kind of like what all Leeds fans were looking at. It's kind of that threat that you want and you need from your team, and you're struggling a little bit, aren't you? You're struggling a little bit to see it. And Nonto for me, and that Nonto and Bogle partnership is something of which I absolutely loved in pre-season. I thought it looked really sharp. So I just thought, going into the season, we might see a little bit more of that. I was always peddling for Nonto to be on the left, but I just thought their combination play on the right in preseason was brilliant. They seemed to understand each other's play. So I see that as not just Nonto X Factor, but Bogle X Factor as well. So it brings them both into the game. I think Bogle preseason with Nonto looks miles better than Bogle with James and Bogle with Aronson. Bogle and Aronson are just completely disconnected because Aronson, I feel, when he gets into the Aronson mold on the ball, he's in his own little world. You know, he'll look down, he'll take 400 touches, and then we'll see what he does. But I feel like when Nonto has the ball, when James has the ball to an extent, but definitely when Nonto has the ball, there's a little bit more telepathy with Bogle, which I think is working really well. And you've seen that on the other side with Okafor, in my opinion, and Goodmanson. There's just a little bit more calmness on the ball from Okafor than Aronson, and Nonto than Aronson. I think James and Aronson are very similar, but I just think James is better on the ball than Aronson. But I think there's a rush about them because I think in their career it's all been about getting rid of the ball quickly because they're both transitional players, whereas Nonto and Okafor, I think they've been encouraged to keep hold of the ball and try and make things happen a little bit more. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this works out, though. Be interesting to see if this works out. Stealth Mo says the jumper is clean, Connor. Mate, it's a bit warm down here, you know. I'm just going to prang this window open. It's warm down here, but in the UK it's minging, by the way. Minging. Disgusting weather. We're back to normal. The rallies are front and right and centre. What's the algorithm on YouTube, Connor? Yeah, it's not great, mate. Not great at the minute. Why would we be jealous of Sunderland? We have Aronson who could play for Barcelona. There we go, mate. There you go. Folksy says, now then, Connor, I love that top. Love you too, Folksy. Good man. Good to see one of the patrons in here, and I'm sure all the patrons are in here. Listen, if you want to join the Patreon, I mentioned this several times. It's taken quite a while for me and Oscar to sort this out, but we are going to be doing a show on Patreon exclusively most weeks now. So if you want to see that, I know a lot of you guys like Oscar on the older rhythm. So make sure you join the Patreon. You've then included in a WhatsApp group of which is popping off constantly, and you guys who are involved in it will know that. Shout out to Tim Bunce, who's just joined as well. But yeah, it's a really good community over there. We have Generation Leeds over there as well with me and the old boy. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy what he has to say. 3-0 to Leeds. Aronson, DCL, Okafor, Daniel Agar. Hi, Daniel. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you in here. Another Patreon member. Hi, Connor. Wolves would target Longstaff. In terms of what, Daniel? Do you mean in terms of a transfer? Do you mean in terms of this game? What do you mean, man? Oh, yeah, they are, mate. Then I'll show you them. Hold on. They are nice. Do you know how lucky you are to see that, righty? That's leg. That's pure muscle, mate. Do you know what I mean? Only my missus gets to see that, mate. Especially that angle. See that? Little right angle. It's a joke. God, it's a joke. We got 16 favourites to win the Ballon d'Or. Shout out to you, Ian. Calvert-Lewin today. Friend in the chat going to the away Sunderland game. If I can't get into our away crew, where's the best place to stand? I wore that same jumper when I left Halifax for South Shields, surrounded by Geordies and Mackham. So that jumper and my yellow Packard Bell Puma away shirt were my go-to clobber to let them all know. Yeah, mate, definitely. We've got to have one more, haven't we? For everyone at the back. Strand Larson. Whoa. Imagine if he scores today. I really hope that. I know a load of you, even if you're Leeds fans, just because that clip, that is just hilarious. That's going to be just pranged in the comments. George says, do your trousers feel too big? Was hoping to swap mine today at White Rose for a smaller size. Anyone know if they've still got some? Do you know what it is, George? They feel that they're actually really nice joggers. What annoys me is the amount they cost. That bothered me. But they're nice. They feel nice. But mine are medium. I'm 6 foot and a bit. So I'm just below 6'1", and mine are medium. So they're a little bit short, maybe at the bottom, but I'm not complaining. Why isn't Tanaka starting? I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure. How big? It'd be massive, mate. It'd be absolutely massive. Because I think we've got to look at the block games that we've got now. We've got Wolves now. We've got 2 home games against Bournemouth and Spurs. I think there's a fear in me that maybe some of our fan base are taking like Bournemouth lightly. I think Bournemouth is going to be harder than Spurs. I think they're so quick. They're so good individually on the ball. That is going to be a huge problem, a huge problem. And I don't know, maybe we catch them on off day and we can get a 1-1 or something, but it's going to be very rare because notoriously now Bournemouth are on it most weeks and they've got a lot of depth as well to sustain that. So I actually think the likelihood is if we're to get anything, it might be against Spurs in that next 2. So you've got, obviously, Fulham. I think this makes this game a lot more we need to win with the fact that we lost to Fulham. If we'd have drawn to Fulham, I'd have probably been a little bit more like, well, yeah, I mean, 4 points would have been ideal in these 2 games, but I wouldn't mind it as such as getting a draw today. I think because we've lost at Fulham in the manner of what we lost at Fulham, I think we need to win today. I don't want to be looking at Fulham and Wolves as a block and thinking, well, Fulham and Wolves as a block and thinking we got 1 point if we drew or no points. Out of Fulham and Wolves, you can't get no points. That's just not good enough, especially when you look at the block next, which is Bournemouth and Spurs. And then obviously after that, you've got Burnley coming after that as well. And then West Ham, that is a little block of games as well. You've got to get minimum 4 points out of that. The wins have got to come soon. You can't just get a lot. And I know Farker will do this. It does bug me a little bit, and you guys know this. But he'll come out and say, oh, how unfortunate we were, how dominant we were for X amount of minutes. But we didn't win the game, mate. We didn't win the game. And that's your job and the player's job to win football matches. Doesn't matter if you played well for 75 minutes. You got to manage the game. You got to set the right team out. You got to win the game. So no excuses for me this year. No excuse. I've said that to you guys from the start. I am a little bit of a ruthless Leeds supporter. I'm not, and there's nothing wrong with this, but I'm not just a Leeds supporter who is like happy-go-lucky with everything. I want my club to be in the Premier League. I want my club to sustain in the Premier League. I want my club to be a Premier League outfit and to develop. I don't want us to just be this wishy-washy yo-yo club. So it doesn't matter if we go down. We like the Championship anyway. We win games. It's like, nah, not for me. Connor, what's the narrative going to be if we get beat today? Good question, Martin. I think the narrative will probably be, it depends on how we get beat. If it's unlucky, it's still not going to be good if we get beat today. They've lost 4 games on the bounce, Martin. Their lead striker is out, and they've not replaced Aït-Nouri, in my opinion, or Cunha. in my opinion, I don't think Fer Lopez or John Arias is a good replacement for, or a suitable replacements for Cunha. I think Cunha's levels above them too. I think when you look as well at I think Wolf is the Eight Nori replacement, who doesn't even start today. So Eight Nori is a real progressive ball carrier. He's a good dual merchant as well in 1v1s. Losing him is massive. So you're looking at 3 players being out of the game today, which would have been in their starting lineup if Leeds were in the Premier League last season, and they're very good and very influential. That prongs it as a different game. That makes it a different game. But right now, with where we are at, with the fact that, you know, I mean, could we go bottom 3 today of the weekend? I'm not sure. We might go bottom 3. But a win's massive, and a win in the Premier League is absolutely huge anyway. But could we go in the bottom? I think we could. Standings, let's have a look. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I mean, so many teams could go in the bottom 3, but Leeds with our goal difference, we could be in the bottom 3 very easily at the end of proceedings today. So, or of the weekend. So yeah, these are things I think maybe it might smack fans in the face a little bit more when we are in the bottom 3, and then you've got Bournemouth let's say if we are in the bottom 3, then we've got Bournemouth and Southampton coming up. That ain't a pretty picture early on. It's really not. Bournemouth and Tottenham, not Southampton, sorry. So the narrative will be that I think there will be pressure on Daniel Farke from a media perspective. I think that will be the narrative. I think from one Leeds perspective, that will also be the narrative. The fact that there is pressure on him. You know, you're going into those 2 games and you're in, let's say, the bottom 3 or 17th or whatever it will be if we don't pick up points today. So yeah, I mean, there is, and then you know, I'll be interested to see what he says. But I think we'll win today. I've got Leeds on a 1-0. Whether or not that's my head or my heart, I don't quite know. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-0 Leeds win today, guys. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. But it's a big game for us, massive game for us. This. Oh, good. We're seeing the highlights of last week there, but yeah, it's massive today. It's massive. At some point, you got to get. And I'd like us to set up. I'd like us to set up to win the game. I'd like us to be aggressive. I'd like the manager. So these are the substitutions, right? That I was talking about. So these are in the preview last week. This is what I said, or the other day. So this is what I said. So with Strand Larsen, they're going to be able to hold the ball very, very high, and he's elite in the air. Without Strand Larsen, aka today, with Tolu Arokadare. Tolu Arokadare is a very decent player who I would have loved us to go and get, but he's not as secure on the ball, especially with his back to goal. He's nowhere near as good. I think now they're going to go a lot more centrally, which is going to favour us, and maybe that's why he's gone Longstaff instead of Tanaka. If they were to have Strand Larsen on the pitch, they'd be going out wide and just putting those balls into the box consistently, because in the air, Strand Larsen's elite. He will come on, by the way. He will come on in this game. Vitor Pereira's pretty much said that in his press conference anyway. So when he comes on, Wolves' style of play will be completely different. But if the game's out of their hands anyway, maybe that'll influence Pereira's tactics. I've also mentioned as well that when Strand Larsen comes on, Leeds will effectively have to put Ampadu as an extra centre-back, because I think that on and off the ball, he will be a serious problem, in my opinion. The beautiful thing is right now we can be aggressive. From moment 1, we can get at them, and we should get at them from moment 1. They're not full of confidence. They'll be up for this game, but we should be as well. And if we get at them early on, when they're trying to settle in, we squeeze them high, because our centre-back should be able to do that, you know, maintaining that high line. I think Leeds can squeeze them high, but you've got to be efficient. You've got to be efficient in that final third. And if we're not efficient in that final third, and if we do this thing again, not again, but if we do this thing where potentially we're not on it from moment 1, I don't know. You got to think about it. You got to think about these things. So yeah, there's a way of which Leeds can win. We can squeeze higher. We can get control of the game. We can win possession, and let's start dictating proceedings. We're owed a big scoreline. Indeed, Biol, he won't play unless someone is injured or suspended. Bit pointless if you ask me, spending the money on him. Mark says, think the 49ers will give Farke at least 3 games maybe, but with Nuno free, Nuno's not coming, Mark. The squad design isn't made up for him. This squad is not made up for Nuno. No way. You look at his Wolves team and how quick they were on transition. And how wide they were consistently. They were a very, very decent side when it came to progressively building out from the back, but also in transition, especially at Wolves, in transition being rapid. And he always has a focal point as a number 9, whether it's, you know, Bonatini, Chris Wood, Raul Jimenez, he always has a focal point, Nuno's teams. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is, and Mecha is, but there's a lot less reliability and dependability with those two. So Nuno's going to look at this Leeds squad. He's going to look at the makeup, and I don't think we're quick enough on transition for him. I think, when you're looking at a Forest team with Alanga and Callum Hudson-Odoi and Morgan Gibbs-White and Anderson to start setting that off, that transition. And then when you look at Wolves and their team that they had when it came to Ruben Neves, as I said, Bonatini, Jota, and then the Wolves, which really sort of made the mark in the Premier League, it's very, very different. Matinho, Raul Jimenez, etc. They're completely different, and they're high quality teams who have a real focal point, who's dependable, durable, and reliable. But they've got such pace on transition as well. Why would he risk his reputation to come to Leeds United in a relegation battle of which he's a mid-table manager? If Glasner was to leave Palace, that would be a Nuno job, not Leeds United. Nuno would never come to Leeds, as Mourinho would never come to Leeds. Look, we can also have the pie in the sky stuff and think that would happen. If Farke's to go, I don't think he will go throughout the season. In my opinion, now I've sort of reversed what I thought. But Nuno would not come to Leeds. The squad makeup isn't designed for Nuno to succeed. So. Let's get some predictions in then, everybody. Chris says Hart says 2-0 lead, Stack and Bogle goals. Head says 0-0. Who's on the bench, Connor? Let me just get it up, mate. Hold on. Let's get the bench up for you. This is the bench for today. I'll move that there so you can just see the team and the bench. So that's the team and the bench for today. We will obviously move that. But yeah, that's the bench. So, yeah. It's imperative we target games like this. It's a must not lose at worst. I agree with you, Stevie. I agree. I think one team will win this. I don't think it's going to be a draw. I think it'll go either way. Leeds will win it, or they'll win it, for me. Iriola, but it never happened, Tripper. Never happened, mate. He wouldn't have knocked us back first time. I know he's in a deal. I understand that he was in a deal and there was a release clause. I get that, but yeah. Jim Towers, another Patreon member. Hey, Jim. Afternoon all. Should be pressure on DF and the players. Connor, mate, need 3. But I agree, buddy. Should be, and it's not just on Daniel Farke. It's on the players as well. They've got to step up and perform. James Duffy says, big game, must win, or we need to wake up and accept Farke is limited. I hope he wins as I like him and as a manager, just toothless. And I guess when you're looking at what Martin said about narratives, this James is someone who's perfect for this in terms of his ideology. James is saying that he's a massive fan of Daniel Farke in terms of he likes him a lot, but the narrative will probably shift. It depends, as I've said multiple times, how they lose this game. If they were, I don't think they will. I think we're going to win this game 1-0. But if they were to lose this game, how do we lose this game? What's the manner? Are we going to get done 2 or 3-0? If we do get done 2 or 3-0, that is a big problem. It's a big, big problem. It's not good enough either. You've got to target Wolves, everybody. We've got to raise those expectations. Do you remember this badge? And I'm not doing Sentiment FC here, but this is Leeds United. This is a team of which has been competing at the top table for the majority of our history. Do you know what I mean? It's just been recently where we've just been in the doldrums. This is Leeds United. I feel like the expectation of this club right now, in terms of what we can do and what we can achieve, is naturally through the floor because of the level of the Premier League. But you've got to have those lofty ambitions of thinking to yourself that, yeah, we should be going and beating Wolves. Yeah, we should be going and getting a draw against Bournemouth. Yeah, we should be going and beating Burnley. We should be getting a win against West Ham United. There's too much trepidation with going out there and getting a win. I feel sometimes it's to maybe cover the manager or cover the players and just be like, oh yeah, but we won't take a win, but a draw, it'd be fine, a draw, it'd be fine. But it's like, well, okay, well, they've lost every single game this season. They've got 3 massive compartments of that side missing from last season as well. They've not been good at all this season. I don't think Wolves. I think they're okay against Newcastle. I thought they were okay against City, but ultimately they haven't had the quality. We've won a game of which they haven't done this season. We've beaten Everton. They've been beaten by Everton at home. At what point are we going to look at a game this season and think, well, yeah, we're good enough. We should be going and beating them. I think that's kind of where the mentality has to shift a little bit. 1-0 lead says Mr. P. 0-0. 1-0 says Withy. I'm liking this lineup. 3-1 lead says Bowden. Bowden's in here as well. Bowden Llewellyn. Kelly Sloan says, can see us scoring from a corner today. Can't see us scoring from open play. I agree with that, Kel. I think that's a good way of putting it. I'm of a similar thought process. Oliver says we can't blame Farker. He called for an attack. Of course you can blame Farker. Of course you can blame Farker. That's nonsense, Oliver. That's nonsense. They're both at fault. This team, in my opinion, is still has still got enough X factor, and can juice be squeezed enough out of this side for us to have there been worse sides that have stayed up in this Leeds United side? 100%, mate. 100%. Of course, and that unfortunately is just an excuse that lays at the manager's feet. You can set up this squad in a better way, 100% than what he has done. You can manage this side in game better than he has done at points this season already. Daniel Farker can be put whatever he tells you in press conferences, where there's sometimes no accountability, but whatever's been said, Daniel Farker is definitely accountable for what happens on the pitch with Leeds United. 100%. Patterns of plays, formations, player selection. Of course, the owners have backed him with 10 players still. They've still backed him with 10 players. Let's not forget that. We've still spent, I know we should have spent more and we should have got more players in, but we spent 100 million quid. Okafor, Nonto and DCL throughout the 38-game season, I feel, if fit, should be maybe enough, especially if we do something in January. But there cannot be this notion that there's no blame on Daniel Farker. That's just madness, in my opinion. But I think there's both. I think there's blame for both, in my opinion. Need this goal drought to end today. What about Corberan if Farker goes? He'll never come, mate. Don't understand why we don't play three at the back. There you go. I agree. Leeds for life. I think this squad would be suited for three at the back. I think Beale comes in. I think Bogle and Goodmanson work really well as wing backs. You have two solidified central midfielders who can cover both the left and the right and be strong in the midfield. We've got different variations of midfielders who can fit that profile. And then you still keep your three up top, don't you? If you go with a 3-4-3. So yeah, I agree. I think the squad, especially with Beolbin in there, is ready-made, and you can collapse into a 5 if you need to, which you might need to do in the Premier League. But I completely agree with you, mate. Completely agree. Hadji right in January, not for me. 0-0. 2-0. Leeds defense is too good, but attack is poor. Yeah. Right, guys, we're nearly there now, so we'll get the old scoreboard on. And if you haven't been with us before, everybody, what I do is I manually adjust my clock so that you guys can get involved. So as soon as we're about to kick off, I will press the start button. Let me get this monstrosity off screen. Sorry, Colin. I hope you saw that, mate, and that was all good for you. But yeah, and I will press start as soon as we go, everybody. Very self-explanatory, I know. But yeah, just for some newbies who are here with the watch-along, there we go. Right. And it's Wolverhampton. Everybody we go. I do quite like the flames that they've got going on. It's very sort of Americanized, isn't it? So yeah, as I say, guys, keep your score predictions coming into the section below, and we will get moving very soon. Very, very soon. Looks like it's not a full house there either. You couldn't sell all your tickets. Hopefully Aronson is on his game today. Do you know what it is? Daft. All we need from him is just quicker decision making. Quicker decision making. In my opinion. Righty says giveaway today. Indeed, Righty. You know the stipulations, mate. If you're here for the whole watch along, you will be involved in the giveaway. And I know how many of you are involved in the full watch along as well. So make sure you're sticking around, and we will be announcing a winner for OK Jersey at random at halftime. And then we'll be announcing another randomer at full time as well. Guys, I genuinely encourage you as well to get involved in BetMate as well. Honestly, well worth it. I'm on 38 quid. I started out on £2. It pays out 10, 12, 15 winners, depending on what sort of bet you get involved in. My bet this week, what have I gone for? Well, not this week. I've gone on multiple this week's, but my bets. So I'm currently on the Premier League. I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's a Premier League 3 p.m. active, which kicks off in 3 minutes. So get involved. Link in the description below. And my team for this one, I have gone for. The entry was £1.20. I've gone Sam Johnston. I've gone Strauk, Milenkovic, Lucas Paqueta, John Arias, who I don't actually think is playing great, Chris Wood, and Minter as captain. So you pick 7, and then you get involved, everybody. There you go. fantasy with a bit of cash at the end. I've won 38 quid. So there you go. Little bets can take you a long way. Let's have a look. Leeds for life. Much love, Connor. Keep up the good work. Leeds for life. Ultimate Warrior there as well. Absolutely love that, my friend. Thank you so much for your donation, your kind words. Really appreciate that, buddy. And guys, look, I'm going to say it to you once. I'm going to say it to you twice. I'm going to say it to you thrice. Make sure you are slapping a like on the video. It really, really helps the channel. YouTube stabbing and twisting us at this moment in time. That algorithm is hurting us. So do us a solid, slap a like on the video. We are Leeds United. Let's get going, shall we, as the lads come out from the changing rooms to these big fireball crackers that they have at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Best of luck for us, Leeds fans. 3 points, no excuses. We need this. John C says, loving the content, Connor. Loving you, John. Thanks, mate. Thanks for being here, pal. Really appreciate that. Stripper says, maybe Villa lose today. Hooray, Henry might be available. Hooray, Henry? I don't know who that is, mate. Okay, Jersey. Vendrick, yes, indeed. Huge pressure on Wolves today to get something, expecting an ugly ding-dong battle. We need to get a goal from play. Here they come. Leeds United. Big game, everybody. Big bloody game. Big game. Hayden says, would be great to see if DCL get a first goal. And yeah, it'd be brilliant. Oh, mate, I'd love it if DCL got a goal. I'm still like very happy that DCL is a Leeds player. I am genuinely. You know, guys, I know you put an OK Jersey in here. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to comment that. Just like the video. If you like the video, you're in with the prize. You don't. That was a one thing. That was a one thing we did a while back. Don't worry about it. You're involved. If you're here for the watch along, you don't need to type OK Jersey. You're here. Don't you worry about it, guys. So yeah, Leeds fans just shaking the hands now of the Wolverhampton Wanderers players. And yeah, we'll get going. I think I might. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's better, innit? I feel like my head was chopped off on the last one. That's what we're going to do. I still like that one a bit better as well. I reckon it'll be decided on set pieces. Jams here says, come on, Leeds. Love that jumper. Connor, come on, Leeds. Yes, stealth mode. John Seaton, the Ultimate Warrior in the same stream. Love to see it. Okafor yet to get settled. I think once he does, we'll look far better up front. Come on, Leeds, from a sunny-ish Albufeira. Got to go. Change my Leeds shirt. I'm wearing the third top. Going to put a white one on Superstition. Love that, mate. Here from Finland for the watch-along. Forgot my dodgy box. Good lad, Darren. Guys, as well, if you are new to the watch-along, you will get some serious passion here from me. But as well, I will try as much as possible give you guys like vernacular that is what's going on in the game. But you know, we try provide here a bit of radio commentary vibe whilst you guys watch me watching the action, of course. So let's go through the teams now. Leeds United with Darlow, Bogle, Joe Rodon, Strout, Goodmanson, a midfield three of Stack, Ampadu, Longstaff, a forward line of Brendan Aronson, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Noah Okafor. Let's move across to the Black Country. Mosquera, Agbadu, Totti form a back three. You've got Martin, Krejci, Gomez again in that four in midfield, or you could probably use it as I'd say this was a 3-5-2 if I'm looking at it. Bellingham, and then you've got Fer Lopez and Tolu Arokadere making up the Wolverhampton Wanderers side. If you want to know the substitute bench for Leeds United, everybody, I can supply that to you here as well. The substitute bench for Leeds United: Joel Peru, Lucas Mecha, Jakob Biol, Ilan Melier, Jack Harrison, Al Tanaka, James Justin Ligrev, and of course, Harry of Grey Shire. And we are counting down to kick off now, everybody. This is the best watch along for Leeds fans. Thanks so much, Connor. Thank you, Andrew, for that lovely comment. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. Biggest Leeds game of the season so far, says Jimmy Paddy. Only a win will do. A change of profile picture for Jimmy Paddy. Great stuff. Strand Larson, woo, he's not playing. He's not playing. Let's stop talking about Strand Larson. It's getting me a bit upset. But here we go, everybody. Leeds United taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Black Country. It is siloing it down in the Black Country. It is rain, go again. Go away, come again another day. But yeah, we are in the UK and these things are bestowed on us. Rain, pale skin, and of course, a cynicism which evokes pure emotion as well on this channel. So it looks like the Wolverhampton Wanderers fans have got their ponchos on as well. Guys, let's get ready to go as well. Sort your timers with mine. We are getting going in around about 3, 2, 1. It is Mr. Sean Longstaff kicking off. Leeds United taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm going to go with a 1-0 Leeds win. Let's kick off proceedings in 3, 2, 1. Having the referee just handshaking with everybody. And here we go. Okay, Leeds kicking off. Left to right. Anton Stack plays the ball back. And already you can see Ethan Ampadu just almost like filling in just in that centre-back role there, which is interesting to see as well. Maybe they're a little bit aware of Tolu Rockaday, who looks like an absolute monster. You forget how big he is up top. A little bit less secure up top without Strand Larsen, but this guy is a beast. Tolu Rockaday, their centre forward, number 14 there with the dreadlocks. Should see him next to Ethan Ampadu. He's absolutely sizing him. Wolves come away with it. They win possession after Leeds stutter a little bit. Good tackle from Ethan Ampadu in the duel there with Gomez. Leeds win it back. Ampadu, really good play by Ethan Ampadu. Excellent, excellent midfield play, taking it on his left foot, expressing himself on that left-hand side. The imposing figure of Anton Stack running down that left-hand side, falls over and gets nothing from Anthony Taylor. The wonderful Anthony Taylor, who we all love and care about. But yeah, it's all about decision-making today. Let's go, says Matt Stevens. Come on, says Crazy. Come on, let's Leeds have them. Amy says, good morning. Not surprising that is raining in England. No wonder why more people are leaving that country. Weather not bad in Durham. Odyssey says, come on, Leeds. Top work as always. Connor, thank you, Odyssey, my friend. Really appreciate all of your work as well, guys, sticking with me, because this can't be difficult. Oh, this must be difficult for you guys, I should say. Also, what do you think about my mullet? You digging the mullet? You One Leeds has always have an opinion on my trim. I've had the buzz cut. I've had the dye blonde. I've had long hair. I've had short hair. I've had the buzz. And I've gone for the mullet. Any of you style icons in the building? Okay, Wolves come away with it. Totti, mascara. Leeds not pressing high, which is okay, but there's clearly a bit of a formula here. But we now are pressing high. Leeds trying to press on Totti's touch there. Going down the flank to Tolu Arokadare. Leeds winning it back, and it looks like we've got a free kick or an offside or something like that. So we've just coming away with the ball. Anthony Taylor's been the Anthony Taylor that he always is, just being a dick and taking proceedings very, very slowly. And we're having to go all the way back. And it's actually a Wolves free kick. No one knows why, but there you go. Vitor Pereira giving some instructions on the sidelines here as Jose Sarr has it. It's not had a great start to the season for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ball played inside. Looks clean. Love it. No style there, mate. Mullets are not my style, mate. You do it however. Forest, what up? Thumbs up for Connor. Thank you, Lena. Hi, Connor. Looking forward to this mullet on point. Good lad, Stuart. Trying to bring back the, what was his name? What was the Newcastle player in the 70s who had an unbelievable mullet? Wasn't, what's his name? You guys will know, because I know some of you old timers follow me with the greatest of respect. My dad would know who he was. He had like blondish hair. He had an incredible mullet. I'd never get the tail though. Can't go. Look, guys, I'm all about retro. I'm all about bringing the 70s and 80s back. Like I am. I wish I was around in that era. My music taste is 80s, 70s, 80s. You know what I mean? Should have been born in that era. But yeah, there's a guy. Is it Venice? I feel like his name began with V. But yeah, he had a great mullet. You guys might know in the comment section. No, I don't know if was it Waddle. Was it Waddle? Okay, fair enough. I didn't think it was Waddle. I thought it was like a fullback and his name began with V. It was like a beautiful, beautiful, almost like White Goodman out of Dodgeball. Waddle. You've gone all James Trafford. Have I? Right, okay. Okay, Jose Sarr has it, lofts it up again as Leeds win possession. I think Leeds' sort of most impressive player so far has been Ethan Ampadu on the touch. He looks really efficient in that midfield. Doesn't like overawed by a good Wolves midfield, which it is. Ampadu. And Wolves win it back in our half. It's a recovery there. Pour that from Noah Okafor, but they don't get anywhere with it. Baggio, Venison. There you go, Cookie. Barry Venison. There we go. Barry Venison. There we go. I knew it began with V, so I'm never going that length. But you know, just having it as sort of like a mohawk mullet's fine. Leeds win it back anyway. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but then they win it back. It's a very. If you're not watching it, guys, it's a very, very scrappy game so far. Both teams are just almost matching each other's shiteness at the minute. To be brutally honest with you guys, no team can keep hold of the ball for longer than a minute. But yeah, it's a proper clash at the bottom at the minute. Ampadu on the ball looking for a forward pass, but there's no sort of options there. Leeds go all the way back to the wonderful Carl Darlow. Darlow goes long, straight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Can he win his first aerial duel? He can. Brilliant winner from Dominic Calvert. His aerial, how he jumps is unbelievable. Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the air is outrageously good. His jump is unbelievable. Okafor, great touch. Noah Okafor, bit of a chance for Leeds United. It's poor second and third touch from Noah Okafor there. And Stack plays it behind Goodmanson. Moments for Leeds United here. Gabby Goodmanson leads his first maybe opportunity in Wolves' half, but we've got possession. That was a real chance for Okafor. He skipped past his man, but then the second and third touch was too leisurely. It was too passive, and it allowed Wolves to get back. Leeds, are they going to go all the way back here from an attacking position? They're not. Pascal Struijk on the ball now. There needs to be options for Goodmanson, who drives into the heart of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Brilliant. Goodmanson, chance. Oh, and there's no one there to put it in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had to be there. Brilliant, brilliant play. Goodmanson back in again. Oh, that was so good from Gabby Goodmanson. And it's offside. Where, excuse my French, everybody, but I'm going to have to say it. Where the fuck is Dominic Calvert-Lewin there? Brilliant play by Goodmanson. Basically, Leeds couldn't fashion an opportunity there, so Goodmanson drove through the heart of Wolverhampton Wanderers. A 1-2 with Stack. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Goodmanson plays it across the 6-yard box. It's begging to be tapped in. Brilliant from Goodmanson. Great 1-2 with Stack. Should be 1-0 to Leeds United. Biggest opportunity so far. And is that the nigh on Gabby Goodmanson redemption arc? Leeds pressing high. Look like they've won the ball back there, which is good, but Wolves actually win it back. Here they come now, Wolverhampton Wanderers with a little bit of space. What an opportunity that was for Leeds. Where is Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Ball played over the top by Wolverhampton Wanderers. Bad touch by Fer Lopez. That should go out for a Leeds goal kick. It hasn't. It's been lumped up by Struijk. Great touch by Okafor, but Okafor's lost it, and he's going to lose it again here, and he has done. Okafor's now on the deck. Here come Wolverhampton Wanderers. Tolu Arokade. Good football. Played the ball through. Wolves are in. It is 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that is how quick it changes. 1-0 to Wolves. Leeds absolutely carved open there. And Wolverhampton Wanderers have got the lead there. It's a really good finish. Good football by Wolves, where Leeds should have scored the other end, and it's Craigie, the man who I told us to watch out for, the man who I said was the best progressor in their midfield. Leeds were nowhere near him there. Craigie puts Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-0 up. Really nice finish. Good football by Wolves. Okafor loses it. Leeds are wide open through the middle. They've not kept an eye. Longstaff has lost Craigie completely. That is down to Sean Longstaff there. Longstaff has completely lost his man. He's ran off him. That is all down to Sean Longstaff. Completely lost his man. Very, very easy goal for Leeds to concede. Good football, but it's one-touch stuff, and Leeds should have been able to avoid that. Very, very avoidable. Leeds down in the first 10 minutes as Wolverhampton Wanderers go 1-up. Ah, dearie me. Great finish from Craigie as well. On the how football changes. Leeds should have scored. Leeds should have scored. I don't understand how. In my opinion, anyway, we're not 1-0 up at the other end. Goodmanson puts the ball in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had to tap it in, and he's not. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, big shame. 1-0 Wolves. Have they deserved it? Not really. No, it's been 50-50, and I think Leeds carved out the best chance literally a minute earlier. But it's not great, this, for Leeds now. Uphill battle. Awful defending. Game over. Game over. I can see you guys in the comment section there. Yeah, Ladislav Krejci. I mean, he's literally the one who we were saying in the preview. He's the one who we were saying in the preview we've got to hold on to. We've got to watch out for him. It's not over yet, but you've got to watch out for him. He's the best progressive midfielder they've got. And Longstaff just completely loses him. And he's able to just... You got to track your man. You got to track your man. That's just... It's lazy defending there. Krejci shouldn't be getting ahead of him from a deep position. Okay, anyway. Here come Wolves again. Totti, Leeds got to press high here. We've got to press a little bit higher. We've got to be a little bit more aggressive now with Wolves 1-0 up. Ball played over the top. Headed back in. Craigie again. Goodmanson. Ampadu with the long ball there towards Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Can he keep it in play? It's hard for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, that, and he has kept it in play, but he's not won the battle with the centre-back. Yeah. Oh. Well, the task is on Leeds United to respond now. as Ampadu clips at the heels. Poor again from Anton Stack, who's just been bypassed there by Andre, or it might be Gomez there. On the left-hand side anyway, Ricardo Gomez, or Rodrigo, I believe it is. And yeah, once again, just a little bit too much respect being shown here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. A little bit too much respect for my liking. Leeds a little bit more passive. But as I keep saying, the absolute unbelievable chance we had there with Gabby Goodmanson, that Dominic Calvert-Lewin has to be in the 6-yard box to put that in the back of the net. Has to be there. He's wrestled out the way by Totti, I think it was. Darlow goes long to Dominic Calvert-Lewin again. Calvert-Lewin wins it. Really, really. And what's going on here? Anthony Taylor's given a free kick, and we know Anthony Taylor's soft as shite. That looked like a very good header. He lost it. He's gone. Bellingar's gone down. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, it's a free. It's a foul. Calvert-Lewin's gone. He's not gone in elbow, but he's gone in with his elbow like this. That didn't look good on camera, did it? But yeah, he went in with his elbow like that. Sorry, I was a bit too vertical there. My bad. But yeah, Leeds 1-0 down inside 11 minutes. Need to respond. Totti. Gomez. Other Gomez. Craigie. Leeds sitting far too deep again. We're way too deep. We need to be pressing them a little bit higher here. It's so passive. It's easy for Wolves. Got to be pressing a little bit higher here, Leeds. No Okafor on the ball. Look at Wolves. They're all over us like a rash here. They give away a free kick. But see, if you're not watching, guys, there's an intensity difference off the ball as Craigie gets a yellow card there. There's an intensity off the ball. Leeds are kind of like mid to low blocking it when Wolves have the ball. You've got to be a little bit more aggressive. We've got to be a little bit more aggressive. When Wolves lose the ball, they're all over us like a rash. Leeds have, I don't know what, we've just got such a passive press. It's like Aronson presses, and then we do sometimes, but then we don't for large portions of the game as well. It's very unusual, Leeds' press. It's not a coordinated press at all, Leeds is. Strout goes all the way back to Darlow here. It screams to me when you go back as much as Leeds do in possession that there's just no forward passes. There's no forward passes. Goodmanson nearly gets robbed of it. Wolves are pressing very, very high. We've gone back to Darlow again. Leeds trying to play out from the back here. Strout, good turn. Okafor's lost it again. That is shite from Noah Okafor. He's got to start taking better care of the ball, Okafor. Got to start taking better care of it. Stack. Okafor here. Tries to run it. He's done really well. Brilliant from Noah Okafor. Can he find that final pass? No, he can't. But better from Okafor as Leeds still have it here. Anton Stack on the left-hand side. Needs a bit of help. Leeds in. We've got to be a bit quicker here. There's players in the box. Ball played forward. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Okafor, sorry, he's gone for a flick that was never on. Ampadu on the ball is going to line up a strike, and it's gone 3 yards over the bar. Yeah, Leeds just... It's what we know. It's what we know, guys. And Farke's going nuts on the bench. I think he knows the cameras are on him. He does this every single frigging time. He just looks like he's going nuts on the bench. I don't know what he's going nuts about. Nobody does. He just sits there like berating them and swearing. I think what I've seen with Noah Okafor with Leeds United is, I've said this multiple times, there is an absolute no way Largi Ramazani is a worse football player than him. Not a chance. But it is what it is. Aronson. But I don't mind Noah Okafor. I think if anything, it's a compliment. I think they're both in the same tier. But sometimes I just think to myself, could we have done something else somewhere else? Gabby Goodmanson anyway. Leeds have responded quite well. Not really done much, but we've responded all right. Longstaff. Ogle. We're just so passive. There's no long balls. It's all passive. It's side-to-side stuff. But we've got between the lines here, Stack. Needs to be quicker, Stack. Takes 4-5 touches, then passes it. Okafor puts the ball into the box, but it's slow again. Leeds don't win that second ball, and Wolves come away with it. It's just slow. It's passive. It's really passive when we're in the attacking third. Slight problem here. Oh, Gabby Goodmanson does well to recover. Been a good signing, Goodmanson, I think. Okafor, he's got to hold on to it here. Wins a foul. Well done. Leeds free kick. A lot of people saying Farke's way out of his depth. Yeah, it's just not great, is it? It's not great. It's not great. But guys, slap a like on the video, do us a favor. There's 1.3 of you in the building, 1.3K. Just so you know, everybody, if you are here for the full watch along, all of you, you get entered into a prize to win a free football replica strip of your choice. We're picking one winner at halftime and then one winner at full time. So make sure you're here, liking the video for the full video. But let's just take a quick look at these ratings, shall we, for the Leeds United side so far. As you can see, it's not great viewing at this moment in time. Once again, there's Aronson on the press, but Leeds are just sitting really, really deep. Dominic Calvert-Lewin sat on the left back at the minute, or it's Craigie, I think, who's just occupying that position. Got to be more aggressive. They've got to be more aggressive here, Leeds United. And Aronson is, to be fair to him, in all credit. But it's not a coordinated press. Leeds are not, as a group, as a unit, pressing Wolverhampton Wanderers. It's very sort of like one man. It feels like Aronson initiates it, then the others follow. Ball played up. Leeds win it. Okafor keeps the ball in play, but then loses it and gives away a foul. Let's have a quick look at the stats, shall we? So once again, tedious game. A game of two chances, really, so far. Wolves took their chance, which is very Premier League. Leeds had a really brilliant chance. Gabby Goodmanson gets into the area. Lovely 1-2 with Anton Stark. Nobody's in the 6-yard box for a brilliant ball across. Brilliant ball across. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had to be there. He wasn't there. And Leeds scorned that chance. And then literally 30 seconds later, Wolves went to the other end. Longstaff's man peeled off him. And 1-0 Wolverhampton Wanderers. Aronson. So if you're not watching, there's a real good example of Brendan Aronson there. I think overall, Leeds are just moving the ball so slowly when there's options to move it quickly. There's Gabby Goodmanson, who is peeling off for the ball to be played to him. The central midfielders peeling off for the balls to be played to him. But certain Leeds players, including Anton Stack, who has just played a hospital ball to Ethan Ampadu. Stack has started really poorly. Aronson is just out the game a little bit, but Okafor as well, just keeping hold of the ball for too long, people. We're passive. We're very passive in possession, and they've got to move it quicker. Wolves aren't the hallmark here, but Wolves are moving it much quicker than Leeds United are. Leeds take 5 touches, then move it, and they allow themselves to be pressed. Dominic Calvert-Lewin loses the ball again. In fact, it's Stack. Stack's had a terrible start to the game. A terrible start to the game, Anton Stack. Really poor in possession. I think the best player for Leeds so far has been Gabby Goodmanson. Goodmanson and Ampadu, but in possession, Stack's been, excuse my French, fucking woeful. To 4 or 5 touches when he needs 1 or 2, and quickly moving that ball. You look at him just even when he takes 3 or 4 touches, and he's really, really struggling to keep the ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin falls over. Longstaff with the lead press here on Jose Sarr at the back. Leeds haven't tested the Portuguese in net once yet. So it's all pretty on the ball from Leeds United, but it doesn't feel like Farker encourages any form of long pass. And we've seen that when he goes nuts on the sidelines whenever Leeds do it. And the problem is with just short passing all the time, it enables the opposition to just sit in the framework. You're not pulling them out of position. A long ball creates transition. It creates panic, especially if it's accurate. Look at that. Look at the Wolves goal. And the moment before that as well, when Craigie was nearly in, that long ball over the top of which he just couldn't quite get it down. It's a long ball. We've just done the long ball there. Pascal Strout. Unlucky. But there you go. You've got Aronson up against Totti on the far side there, but you're exploiting that 1v1 duel with the long ball. If you're playing these short passes across, Wolves are going to be able to double up on Aronson. Stack gives the ball away again. Wins it back. Aronson. Well done, Brendan Aronson. Longstaff's got to be quicker. Fucking loses the ball. It's got to be quicker, Leeds United. Ball to Okafor. Goodmanson on the overlap. Okafor loses the fucking ball. Pass the ball. Wolves come away with it. It's just so slow. It's so passive. It's so easy to defend against. They're all at it. None of them have got an ember of confidence about them to get the ball first time and then pass it, or get the ball out your feet, then shoot. They're all passive on the ball. Get rid of Longstaff, loses it immediately. Stack, phaser play before that, loses it. Okafor tries to take the Wolves back line on, loses it. Get the ball out of your feet. Have a strike. You know, if you're in transition, get rid of the ball quickly. Stop holding on to the ball so long. It's so easy to defend against. You just get back into your framework. This has been the problem with Leeds a lot this season as well. It's holding on to the ball for too long and being passive in possession. Yeah, Ryan, going to be a long season. It is, mate. It is. Really is, mate. And he's doing his nut on the sidelines. I don't know what he says on the sidelines. I've got no idea what he says on the sidelines. He does this all the time. He looks like a petulant child. And you see the same Leeds United every single time. It's short passes. It's being passive in possession. It's not, you know, it's the same brackets of play we see a lot, same phases of play. It's kind of like slow in possession. It's always the same. Okafor is, I'll be honest with you guys, even just the simple passes, they're looking difficult for him. But we're still in this game. It's 1-0. You know, if you can turn this around, brilliant. But Leeds haven't been bad, but it's once again, it's that final ball, that final touch. You just don't feel confident with us in the final third. Rodon, well done. Better, much better. Leeds moving the ball quickly there. Stack plays the ball out to Brendan Aronson, who's marked by Totti. Needs help from Bogle. Goes back to Bogle. Can we move the ball quicker? Jaden tries, gets blocked. Aronson on the cross now, plays the ball in. It's a decent ball in. No Leeds player there again. 3 Wolves players there. I think Gabby Goodmanson and so far Brendan Aronson have been the best. Sorry, Brendan Aronson. Gabby Goodmanson and Ethan Ampadu have been the best Leeds United players. Aronson on the ball. Stop. See, Wolves are back in the framework again. So Leeds having to go all the way back again. All the way back. And we have gone all the way back. We're in a real good position there where we're moving the ball quickly. Now we've kept hold of the ball for too long. We're going back again because it enables Wolves to get back in. But Bogle on the ball. 22 on the clock. Stack. Strauk. Long balls on. Long balls on. Just plays it. Well done. Goodmanson needs help from the left winger. Where's the left winger? The left winger needs to help him. Where the friggin' hell is no Okafor? He stood in an offside position there. Not helping. Goodmanson needs it. Rodon. Longstaff. Has it. Him and Ampadu interchange. Get forward, Longstaff. First touch. Come on. Safety. Back out to Goodmanson. It's like that Simpsons sketch, you know, like when like America are playing Portugal and it's like they're playing in that triangle and it's like Dada, plays it to 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 Dada. It's just like this constant repetition of the same passes. Goodmanson again trying to provide the action. Brilliant from Gabby Goodmanson. Stack plays the ball in. Aronson, not Aronson, sorry. Dominic Calvert-Lewin behind. Is it Totti again? That's twice Totti. I mean, it's brilliant from Goodmanson. Goodmanson's our best attacking player so far. Really good pass selection. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin has to be better in that at that point. It's 2 times now where the ball's been played into the 6-yard box. Get in front of your man. Tap the ball in. But Leeds are the better team right now. Ampadu on a long throw. Headed out by Wolves, shockingly. And we go all the way back. Longstaff. Don't go back. Don't go. Fuck off. Sorry, excuse my French. 9 players in the Leeds, sorry, 8 players in the opposition box. Jaden Bogle goes all the way back to Carl Darlow when we've got 9 players in the box. Ampadu. Pascal Strout. Stack. Oh, come on, Leeds. Rodon. Just haven't created anything clear cut. We've had a lot of the ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's had opportunities to get across his man for two occasions here. 2 occasions. Stack's got into the game a little bit more. Goodmanson's been brilliant. Really, really good, Gabby Goodmanson. He's Leeds' only attacking threat. He's the only one who's trying to bypass a press. The rest of them are just passing square, I should say. Rodon, Goodmanson, fizzes it in. Good ball again, Gabby Goodmanson. Excellent ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Leeds with 5 up. Calvert-Lewin, long ball, really good long ball. Brendan Aronson, it's going to be tough for him to take this one down. He's going to go out of play here. No, yeah, he's just not quick enough wide right. But I think that's a Leeds throw. Aronson, Bogle, move it quick. Come on, move it quick. Ampadu goes long into the box. No. So easy to defend. It's the ball's completely flat from Ampadu. It's got nothing on it. Leeds win it back. They win it back really well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Aronson. Brendan Aronson. Guess where it went? Over the bar. I'm not sure I'll ever be encouraged with Brendan Aronson in an attacking position taking a shot. I thought if it's anyone, just don't let it be Aronson. The ball deflects in a really good position for Aronson. Tough chance for him, but you know, I think you've got to get that on target. You've got to hit the target there. Brilliant from Ampadu and Krejci there as well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin lays it off. Lewin's not had a bad start in possession. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not had a bad start in possession. But Aronson's got to hit the target there. Just blazes it over the bar. Arokada does well. Strout wins it, though. Really good battling there by Leeds. Leeds are the better team here with a miles better team, but we've got to make this count. Bogle, half turn. Brilliant from Brendan Aronson. Brilliant second touch. Aronson needs the overlap. Pass it, Brendan. Fucking hell, Brendan. Passes straight to a Wolves player. It's what I always say to you guys. First phase, always really nice on that half turn. Second phase, he's like an 8-year-old in a playground. Passes it straight to a Wolves player. Longstaff on the ball for Leeds United. Wolves back into shape here. Goodmanson. And Wolves are right the way back. Aronson turns. Aronson does well. Does well. Well done. By Aronson's standards, this isn't a bad performance from him so far. They've got to speed it up. They've got to speed it up. It's so easy for Wolves to defend. They're in a back 11 right now. Leeds are just playing it literally side to side. It's got to be better. Someone's got to take a risk. And the only risk taker at the minute is Gabby Goodmanson. Literally, like, do you think we're going to stay up with passing statistics? Good play. And Longstaff's lost it again. It's poor from Sean Longstaff. Really poor in terms of just retaining that ball. Don't give away a foul here, Leeds. Leeds don't win it back. They do win it back. Well done. Go forward, Joe. Joe Rodon's allergic in this game going forward. Strout. We know where he's going to go. Rodon. There he goes forward. Well done. Dominic Calvert-Lewin goes down. Anthony Taylor doesn't give anything. Stack gets a knock on it. Transition for Leeds United. Okafor. Okafor beats his man. Oh, he doesn't beat his man. He literally can't beat his man, can he? Have we seen Noah Okafor beat his man yet? Like in football for Leeds United. And here come Wolves on the transition. Leeds are all at sea at the minute. It's 4-on-4. Leeds recovering the pacing back here. Ball played into the box. Joe Rodon knocks it out. It goes right the way back to a Wolverhampton Wanderers player. Mosquera. Fer Lopez. And they're just going to keep hold of the ball now. They don't need to force anything. They're 1-0 up. What hate for Aronson? What are you on about, Lewis? What are you on about? Such an 8-year-old response again. Just literally said, by Aronson's standards, he's having a good game. Selective hearing, innit, Lewis? Literally selective hearing, mate. Such a boring rhetoric all the time. Okafor does well. Well done, Jayden Bogle. Gets stuck in. And Leeds have possession at the back again. Darlow has it. The thing is, Leeds are the better team here. Leeds are the better team. It's just what we've said before. It's like against Fulham. It feels like a very Fulham-y game, where it's kind of like we are in the game. We are playing well, but yeah. It's that we just don't have the clinical edge. Even just build up. It's just even like build up, but Leeds have it here. Leeds have it. Okafor. No, Okafor just kicks the ball out of play. I mean, that is quite spectacular. Under no pressure whatsoever. No, Okafor, I think he stubbed his toe into the ground and he's booted the ball out of play. Good Lord. If he's better than Largy Ramazani, my name's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Do you know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. I'm Donald Trump if he's better than Largy Ramazani. And it's not even a Largy Ramazani thing. It's just the tier of player that we've gone to in comparison to the tier of player we've let go. It just doesn't make any sense. Bogle. Ball in. Yeah! Brilliant! Dominic Calvert-Lewin! Wow! Brilliant stuff. That we don't see goals like that from Leeds United. We don't see goals like that. Jayden Bogle's just got the ball and just lofted it into the box. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, brilliant header. Brilliant header. That is a fantastic header from DCL. And he's won everything in the air. In the air, he's won everything. We can have criticisms about him, you know, in the 6-yard box. Jayden Bogle's just lofted it in. What a header. What a header. Just lofts it over Jose Sarr. Was it off his shoulder? No, I don't know if was it off his shoulder? Let's have a look again. Bogle lofts it in. Very un-Leeds. Now he's just knocked it in. Brilliant, DCL. That's what you've been brought in for, mate. Let's get the celebration going. Hey, Dominic Calvert-Lewin scores. Let's get the celebration going. Get in there. Come on. Get in. Absolutely love it. Brilliant stuff, DCL. Get in. Absolutely, I had no idea. Now let's keep it on now. Come on. Right, it's back down to 0-0 again. Back down to 0-0 and DCL's on the score sheet. Great stuff. Brilliant. An open play goal, everybody. An open play goal. Great to see. Right, here come Wolverhampton Wanderers anyway. On the right-hand side. Let's not just peel off now, Leeds. We've been the better team. Ball played in. It should be out of play. Oh, it's not. It's not out of play. Leeds clear. On a transition, maybe. Brendan Harrison, can you feed Bogle? Oh. Transition. There's such a big transition there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had gone. He'd gone. They just needed to feed the ball in, and Brendan Harrison just volleys it at the player's face, and Leeds have conceded a free kick. They're the moments that I'm talking about, just with a little bit of class. But brilliant from Bogle. Good stuff. We did need that, mate. We did need that. Ball played forward. Darlow collects. Now let's go and win it. Come on, let's go win. I know it's early on, but you know, big game. And guys, like I said, if you stick around for, I can see 1.8 of you in the build. If you stick around, I'm going to be picking one of you at random, at halftime, and at full time to win a free replica jersey. And you got to like the video as well. Okafor's got to get better at keeping hold of the ball. He's piss weak for a 6 foot tall player. He's for me, Premier League wise, conditioning wise, he's not at it yet. Oh no, Okafor, conditioning wise, he's just not there yet. He's just, you know, we've not seen him beat a man really in the Premier League so far, in my opinion. Like in a 1v1 duel, it's just that pace. I don't think he's got that electric pace. And he's not strong in the duel either, which I thought he would be. Sean Longstaff gives away a free kick. Gomez. Harrison presses him. Stack. Not a foul again. Anthony Taylor loves giving. Strout gets very, very tight to the Wolves player. I don't know if he's won a free kick there. I'm not sure. Fark looks like he's got this like long coat on. It looks like he's got a dress on. He's only about 5'2", isn't he? Throw in Wolves. Leeds win it. Wolves have just started gaining a bit more momentum now, is what I would say, which, you know, naturally happens after a goal, but you don't want to give them too much. Agbadou there. It's a good player for Wolves, Agbadou. Leeds have it. Darlow. Slowing things down. I still think we need to win here, you know. Once again, like Wolves, it's open for us. You know, it's open for us, I think, this game. I genuinely believe that. Strout. Goodmanson. But I think Leeds have been the better team. It's just the frustration with how, like, sometimes how passive we can be. And that a lot of the time is dependent on how your opposition sets up, but you got to deal with that. You got to deal with that. What do you do? Do you go long? Which has kind of worked with us before, but the ball's been played long again. Dominic Calvert-Lewin holds it up brilliantly again. Fantastic from Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's been brilliant so far, getting Leeds into the play. Brendan Harrison, can you deliver? Can you deliver? Just such like League One build-up play that. Literally, Dominic Calvert-Lewin holds it up so well, plays the ball out to Brendan. Brendan takes 4 touches and then passes the ball to Longstaff, who just balloons it out of play. It's these moments in the Premier League. It's these moments, like, it's just so amateurish sometimes with Leeds and our build-up. It's so shit. This is why you need, like, Nonto in there, because he's got a football brain and IQ and technical level. Like, you know, I wouldn't say technical level is at Longstaff's feet, or definitely not Brendan Aronson. It's just not. Looks like Rodon's gone down. Calvert-Lewin gives it away, but then wins it back. Wolves then win it back off Calvert-Lewin. They're coming again. Fer Lopez, Gomez, tackled. Well done. Leeds get the ball back. Well done, Longstaff there. Calvert-Lewin. Brendan Aronson, come on, Brendan. Make the right decisions. It's 3-on-4 here. Chance for Leeds. Aronson. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets bowled over. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. Well done. Leeds have won a free kick. That is a free kick, and that should probably be another yellow card for that guy, that Kradji. That is a yellow card. Leeds have got a free kick in a really good position there. Well done, Brendan. A bit better of a decision made there in the final third. He passes it to Lewin. Lewin wins the foul. Leeds free kick on the edge on 37 minutes. Yes, I mean, it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. He should be sent off. He should be off for that. That is a yellow card. How is that not a yellow card? Are we saying that's a yellow card, everybody, in the chat? Right, who's over it? 38. 38, we've got Bogle, we've got Longstaff, we've got Stack all over it. God, do you know, this is why I'd have loved the Gus Hamer. This is why I'd have loved the Gus Hamer. And Farker's complaining again. I'm not sure why, but looks like Goodmanson's over it. I think it's a bit too far out here. I'd like to see a little bit of a custom free kick here from Leeds. I just don't think we've got the quality to score. Hope we have. Hope we have from this range. It'd be great. Goodmanson over it and Stack over it. I want to see this Anton Stack, who's a worldie at free, just at set pieces, because he's on every single one. I want to see Stack. Chance for Leeds. Jose Sarr, not exactly the most reliable recently. On 38 minutes, free kick, good position. Leeds 1-1 at Molineux. Goodmanson over it. Come on, let's get it on target at least. Work the keeper. Don't just float it over the bar. Work the keeper. You can actually play it out wide here to know Okafor, who's free. Looks like Stack's going to get this, I think. Let's get it on target. Fucking hell. Longest free kick known to man. Get on with it, Taylor. Anthony Taylor wasn't even going to give that free kick, by the way. Nightmare referee. It's got to be Stack on it. Stack. Yes! Get in! Stacky boy with a worldie! Get in there! An unbelievable free kick! Get in there! 2-1 Leeds! Worldie from Stack. Worldie. 2-1 Leeds. He's absolutely stanchioned it. 2-1 Leeds. Get in. Oh, my God. What a goal. What a goal. That stat comment's going to be absolutely clipped up in it. On Sarr's side as well. Oh, pick it out. Pick it out. Absolute rocket. Rocket fuel Stack. Boom. Shakala. Look at that. What a free kick. Stacky boy Leeds turn it around in the Premier League. 1-0 down, 2-1 up. You ain't saving that with 4 keepers in there. Get in, Stack. That's why he's over set pieces. What do I know? Oh, my God. What a rocket from the German. Get in there. Come on, Leeds now. The better team in this game, 100%. Oh, Stacky boy, get in there, son. Wolves free kick. Stacky boy with an absolute... We've needed that quality, haven't we? We've needed that quality for so long. Stack with a fucking worldie. Get in there. Conference League next season. Oh, my God. No. Bogle picks up a yellow. It's an already... They take you through it, Leeds, don't they? Come on, boys. Come on. Right. Wolves free kick. Bogle in the book. 40 on the clock. Ball in. Headed in over the bar. Oh, I've got a feeling there's going to be maybe a Strand Larsen. Whoa. Strand Larsen. Whoa. You want him from Wolverhampton, but you're not getting him from Wolverhampton. I think that's going to be that. Tolu Orokade is a beast, and Vitor Pereira has just been making notes. I think he's doing some sort of essay on his pad there. Oh, come on, Leeds. Come on. What an absolute stanchion. What a goal. Come on. Get to our half time. 2-1 up. Bogle. Plays it out wide. Wolves with a bit of a reaction here. You can tell that they're not doing much. Leeds have definitely been the better team. Leeds are worth the victory right now so far. I don't think we've been great in terms of build-up. I don't think we've been amazing, but Leeds are worth the victory at the minute. And let's have a quick look at the stats. Leeds are, let me look at the stats there just on screen. We are definitely been the better team. I'd like to see a little bit more effectiveness from Leeds in certain areas. Oh, that's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. What hold-up play. Chests it off to Anton Stack. Brilliant. Look how good we are on the long ball. Okafor, for fuck's sake. Noah Okafor, man. Brilliant from Stack. Wins it back again. Can Leeds keep it? Okafor gets another chance at it. Honestly, he couldn't take on my grandma, Noah Okafor, at the minute. He just doesn't give you anything as a winger, really, does he? In terms of 1v1, I'm just not convinced on him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has been his hold-up play. This is why you go above a press. Hey, presto. That's why you go above a press. Leeds are better above a press with Dominic Calvert-Lewin and runners. We're miles better than building out from the back. So much better. When we build up through the lines, we look weaker. It looks like the opposition team's compressors. We said this at the very beginning of the season. And all the OGs will know this. All the OGs on the channel will know this. Go above a press. Don't try play through it. We're not good enough to play through it at Premier League level. And most of the success in this game has literally been going over it and hitting. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's won everything. He's won absolutely everything. Wolves are going to have to get Gomez or Andre, whoever they have, in front of him during that second half because he's winning everything. Totti. Wins in the Premier League are so rare as well, everybody. When I say rare, obviously not for the big clubs, but for clubs like us, it's so difficult. And not like, don't get offended by what I've said there. But clubs like us, it's really difficult. Like wins are like gold dust in the Premier League, just with the standard. So picking up something here would be massive. Goodmanson's been done. Ball played in. Chance for Wolves. Was that on ball? No, it's been blocked. Big chance. Leeds were all at sea there. Gomez, unlucky, but blocked. Got to be careful here. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I thought this was on ball, So Wolves playing a little bit of a pattern of play, and I thought it hit Strauch's arm, but I don't think it did, which is good. Wolves throw. They've got a long throw. Nothing stupid here, Leeds. We're on 45 minutes now. It's getting to half time. Long throw. Looked like a foul throw to me, that. Oh, God. Leeds lose it, and Orokade should have done better. Darlow saves. We're a bit weak from throw-ins. I'm not saying set pieces in terms of, corner balls and free kicks, but from throw-ins, we're piss weak. We really are. We seem to lose concentration. Bogle there. Where is he? Where is he there? Jayden Bogle. Stack gets in between it. Chance for Leeds. It's 4-on-4. Okafor, come on. Okafor. Yeah! Yes! Yes, Okafor! Oh, yes, Okafor! Brilliant! Well done! Yes! There you go. He didn't have to take anyone on, did he? Just put the ball in front of him and say, shoot. As long as he's not taking anyone on, he doesn't have that pace. Play the ball in front of him, let him shoot. Okafor puts Leeds 3-1 up. Wolves lose it in transition. Leeds capitalise and stream forward like the White Arrows. Stack slays the Wolverhampton Wanderers midfield. He gets through. It's like a knife through butter. Brilliant progressive play by Anton Stack. Pits the right pass. Lovely weight of ball. Okafor drills it in. Sarr should have saved it. Is it a poor finish from Okafor? Let's have a little bit of a look here. Stack plays that ball lovely, waiting onto his left. I think Sarr's got to save that. Sarr's got to save it, but who cares? Leeds 3-1 up on the break. Okafor's kind of scuffed it, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Okafor has now matched his season tally last season. He's got a goal. Get in. Absolutely. There you go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start. Who else am I going to start criticizing? And hopefully when I criticize them, they then score. It's happened 3 times. Oh, 3-1 Leeds. Absolute dreamland. Fantastic. Get in there. Come on. Another goal from open play. Flipping out. What is going on? Wolves have it. Let's not see them get that second. Okafor, brilliant. Stack. So corner. Wolves' first corner. Can we defend it? I'm interested to see this, but that was so good, by the way, by Anton Stack. And in that transition, Stack's, since he scored that free kick, Stack's gone like that. And so far, who's watching Match of the Day? We're not going to be last. Yes! We're not going to be last on Match of the Day. It's iconic. Ball played in here for Lopez. Oh, defended just by Leeds United. Let's not concede now before halftime. Ball played back in again. They've got some big boys. Caldalo saves. Oh. That third one's a hammer blow for. I think they're going to get. Rich, he's not. He's not been the best player on the pitch. Do they watch the games? The best players on the pitch. The best players on the pitch for me. Brion says, your commentary is brilliant. Keep it up. Cheers, mate. The best player on the pitch has been, for me, Goodmanson, or the DCL has been unbelievable. I think we should have scored in the first embers of the game through DCL. Here come Wolverhampton Wanderers. Here they come. That's not a foul. Don't give a foul, you shithouse. Well done. Bogle comes away with it. Let's go again. Oh, it's a heavy touch from Bogle, and he loses it. Opportunity there for Leeds in transition, but Bogle with a heavy touch. But yeah, I'd probably say DCL, his last 20 minutes, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has won everything. If you're not watching this game, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has won everything. This is why we have to go above the press. But here come Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ball played into the box. They've got men coming in. Chance for Wolves here. Leeds are very deep. Ball over the top. Let's see it out for a goal kick. That should do for half-time, please. Thank you, referee. That should be half-time, shouldn't it? That should be half-time. I can't believe it. I cannot quite believe what's going on. I thought it'd be tough. I didn't think it'd be 3-1 when we went 1-0 down. If anything, I thought that'd be the other way around. Darlow hoofs it. And that's half-time. And that is half-time. Now, have to say, very surprised by that. Very, very surprised by that. I predicted a 1-0 Leeds. I did not think 3-1. I did not think 3-1 at all. So I'm over the moon with that. Now, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And we're used to this, aren't we? We're used to this. I've not been a martyr, but we're used to this. So, yeah, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. I think, look, this for me so far is we're the better team. We're still a little bit passive in transition. And I know I sound like a knobhead here, but I mean, sometimes, and I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to football. And I know some of you don't like that. It's like, come on, Connor, give credit. But I feel like I give credit when credit's due. But sometimes on that transition, we're passive. Which is 2, 3, 4, 5 touches extra than what we need. the beautiful thing about that Anton Stack, and it depends on where you are on the pitch and the openings that you see, but it was a one touch from Stack, second touch, then third straight into Okafor. It's not Okafor taking a touch and then shooting, it's Okafor hitting it straight away. Those first 15, 20 minutes, we looked nervous. It was like, oh, we have to take an extra 1 or 2 touches because we're going to lose the ball. We're going to lose possession. That was excellent. An excellent, excellent response from Leeds United. Full of bravery and efficiency. Dominic Calvert-Lewin sets it going. And do you know what's brilliant about all those goals? Let's break them down. Their first goal was, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was poor from a Leeds perspective. Longstaff completely loses Craigie. We spoke in the preview about Craigie being their main ball progressor and progressor from midfield in general. You have to stick tight to him. I was saying in the preview, Ampadu has to be on him, but he's clearly Longstaff's man. Peels off Longstaff way too easily. But the response from Leeds was a little bit passive. I thought it was very lateral. It's side to side. It's short balls. As soon as... And I have to say this because, you know, the rebuttal that you'd get from some people in the fan base for me suggesting this is the way Leeds United have to play. With that man up top, who is a monster in the air, we saw his jumping feet against Fulham. With that knockdown to Longstaff. This is what I've said all through the summer. If you've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you've got to get men close to him because he's probably one of the best winners of aerial duels in the Premier League, full stop. The height he gets is staggering. Absolutely staggering. I believe it was Stack's goal where the ball comes in, DCL just chests it off to Stack. It's brilliant forward play. Darlow's kicking is excellent, by the way. Got to focus on this. Carl Darlow has been a facilitator for everything. He's hitting Dominic Calvert-Lewin on a dime every single time. It's a brilliant kicking connection from Darlow. It's not going left. It's not going right. It's not going out of play. He's not slicing it into midfield. Carl Darlow's striking has been excellent to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin is winning everything. He's winning everything. This is what you bring him in for. You get players in and around him so that if he maybe drops it off, you can pick it up on that second ball. So good from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Such good centre-forward play. That's the best half he's had for Leeds so far. Really, really good. And I thought Stack was poor in the first 15 minutes. That's giving the ball away. I didn't think he was good on the ball. After that free kick, I mean, what a goal. Goal of the weekend, probably. He's on Jose Sarr. This is what Jose Sarr's doing, right? Goal's here. Goal is here. Sarr's on this side. Stack's hit it this side. It's incredible. Incredible how that's gone in, but 2 keepers wouldn't have saved that. It was ferocious from Anton Stack. A brilliant free kick. An exceptional free kick. And we've scored different goals, haven't we, every single time. But the Bogle ball in as well. The Bogle ball in for the first one. It's unusual. You don't see that from Leeds United because we've not been able to do that. You don't really get Bogle putting the ball into Joel Peru. It's not Peru's game. He doesn't put the ball into Joel Peru. Peru knocks it in. It doesn't happen, you know? And when you look at the different type of players that we've got going forward, they've not been dominant in the air. Patrick Bamford was all right in the air, but you put the ball into Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he wins everything. So that ball in was deflected. But it's a brilliant header by Dominic Calvert-Lewin beating Totti, I believe it was, at the back post. That free kick was a joke. As soon as it left his foot, it was going in. You know, a brilliant goal. And then, as I said, the second, Stack again. Really good decision-making, which I criticise some of our players a lot for. Bad decision-making and in real critical moments. And really good decision-making. Got the ball out of his feet. Nicks it in the transition. You know, very risky ball by the Wolves player. If it had come off, Wolves would have been in. It didn't come off. Stack intercepts it. 1-2, bang, then you play the ball. Okafor gets it just in front of him, scuffs it a bit. I've not been that impressed with Okafor, I'll be honest with you. I'd like to see him take on his man a bit more and get actual success rate from it, but he's not taking a man on here. The ball's just been playing in front of him. Hit the ball, son. Get it on target. You're probably going to score. Brilliant stuff. I did not spend the whole half slating Okafor. Brilliant to get all different 3 types. But this is the thing as well, isn't it, with football, mate? It's so fickle. And I'm the exact same. You know, I spent the entire half saying he's struggling to take his man on. Okafor, and I've not seen it yet. Of which I'm looking at Okafor and going, that's an improvement on Ramazani in terms of just duels, beating your man. I don't think he is. He looks a bit weak in being able to just drag his man behind and get past him. Looks a little bit, and these were the reports from AC Milan, just a little bit for his height and his physicality. It doesn't match his conditioning. Doesn't match his conditioning on the pitch, but I'm happy for him that he got his goal. He's matched his AC Milan side last season, a 1 goal in 15. So great. He's off the score sheet. Hopefully that gives him a bit of confidence. But yeah, no, you're right, Jimmy. His decision making in that first half wasn't great. Lost the ball a hell of a lot as well. But it doesn't matter. Leeds have been the better team. Let's have a quick look at the player ratings at half time, shall we, before we get into a couple of your comments, everybody. We've got Ethan Ampadu's been a joke, by the way. Ampadu, at the very beginning of the... Hold on, I'm just going to ask for a cup of tea because my voice is going... Get yourself a good one, everybody. You know, ones that you just shout and get a cup of tea from. But Ampadu, in the midst of chaos, where at the start of the game, Leeds weren't getting on the ball. Leeds were losing the ball. I don't think Longstaff was involved in proceedings right at the very beginning. Stack wasn't great in the first 20 minutes. Ampadu was brilliant. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was getting the ball on even his left side at one time, opening his body up and just playing the ball into Goodmanson. We need to talk about Gabby. That rating's bollocks. That rating, I'm sorry, data providers, that is bollocks. Gabby Goodmanson in the first 20, 25 minutes was the only progressive Leeds player driving into the heart of Wolverhampton Wanderers. This just shows how, like, the ratings, when you pull them in from data companies, can be it's obviously subjective, but Gabby Goodmanson, I think, has been brilliant from a defensive perspective. I think going forward, driving into the heart of Wolverhampton Wanderers. We should have been 1-0 up inside 4 minutes. They then hit us in transition 30 seconds later and score. But at the very beginning, Gabby Goodmanson, he just thought, you know what, I'm going to take it upon myself to get forward because no one else is doing it. Drove into the heart of Wolverhampton Wanderers, 1-2 with Stack, plays it across the 6-yard box. No one's there, and I'm screaming, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, where are you? Where are you, mate? You've got to be busting to get in there and put the ball in the back of the net. He wasn't there, unfortunately. But Leeds haven't been troubled, really. Tolu Arokade, I think, is going to come off for Strand Larson. Whoa! But that's going to be a task. Leeds are going to be pushed back there, but we've got to be strong here. We've got to be strong. Great response by Leeds. Yeah, 100%, mate. God, I'm warm now. Let's have a look at what you guys are saying. Jeff says, I love the channel. Top work, Connor. Following Leeds is a roller coaster of emotions. Would like to see Mecha, Gray, and Tanaka. Yeah, definitely, mate. I'd probably keep it as it is right now, though. I'd keep it as... And there's game management now, isn't there? This is a different point of which Leeds are at, because you're going to get one of the best centre-forwards in the league coming on at some point, and he's going to be causing problems, because you've seen when Wolves have put the ball into the box, Tolu Arokade has won some balls in the area. Had one that Darlow saved. It wasn't really doing anything. It was a flighted ball into the box. It was a bit of a soft header, but there was also one from a throw-in where he just connected with the ball. He's at 6'6". If Strand Larson comes on, it's going to be a big problem. So Leeds are going to have to defend that. Do you then bring Gruev on? What I don't want Leeds to do is sit back too much, of which it then becomes obvious that, like we did against Fulham, you sit back, and basically then there's confidence from the opposition that, well, they're not causing a threat going forward. This is what Farke has to manage this game now. The players do, but Farke has to manage this game now. We cannot get into a conversation where we're dropping back. I know we're not going to be attacking all the time, everybody, but you can't be dropping back onto your goalkeeper's toes, because the opposition get encouragement from that. They've got 3 at the back. They'll go from a 3 and they'll collapse that into a 5 in midfield and bring Strand Larson on and just keep whipping balls into the box. You've got to always offer a threat on transition so their fullbacks don't push high. Push them back. So even if Strand Larson's on, doesn't matter. You know, attack can be the best form of defense. He's got to manage this well, Daniel Farke. You cannot be losing, and this is on the players as well, you cannot be losing or drawing when you're 3-1 up in the Premier League. This now should be a win for Leeds United. You've got to manage this game. The players have and the manager has. Martin Smith says, pair character holding his belly, laughing out loud. I don't know what that means, mate. Clarify it for me. But thank you for your donation, buddy. And Jeff and everybody else in here. Thank you so much. Riley Smith says, would you bring Biol on with the new shape if we reach 60 on the same score? Riley, I think it's a really smart suggestion, mate. I think if you go to a back 3, you match Wolves up as well. You collapse it into a back 5. You don't want to get too deep, but if you go to a back 3, it means in transition, you've still got that threat of Goodmanson and Bogle, and Biol is good on the ball. So you go to a back 3, you add an extra defender, but you're still going to be venomous, hopefully, on that threat, on that transition. Dean says, just think we only need 5 more points to beat Saints. Points total from last season already. That, Dean, is a great instant match reaction point. Leeds for Life says, oh, thank you so much, buddy. What a real contributor you've been. Absolutely fantastic, Leeds. Leeds for Life. Thank you. And everybody in there, but Leeds for Life, you've been absolutely fantastic today. Guys, I would like to release who the winner is for the first installment of OK Jersey. OK Jersey is a replica site. Let me just show you some of the OK Jersey products. Not a good start, Connor. But we have a lovely River Plate jersey here. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely condition. Okay. We have a Benfica top. Look at that. Lovely condition. What else have we got? We've got a lovely. It's like these things that you get on like Freeview channel like 852. But you've got a lovely Newell's Old Boys shirt there as well for your Bielsa lovers. Have we got anything else? Yeah, we've got a few more. But the winner at half time, and we're doing this on all the watch-alongs, 2 winners throughout the watch-along. At half time, the winner of the first installment, the winner of the first installment is Pat P. Well done, Pat P. Notice you all the time, mate. And Pat P is the winner. Pat, make sure you email me, oneleadsfanchannel@gmail.com, my friend. I will give you a code, and you are going to get an OK jersey for absolutely free, mate. There will be another winner announced at full time, but you have to be here on the watch-along, baby. Watching it, liking it, engaging with it, which I know Pat P does regularly and has done throughout this as well. So, guys, Pat P is the winner of OK Jersey's half-time selection. Well done, Pat. Let me know your size. Don't lie as well, Pat. Do you know what I mean? Don't lie about your size. It's fine if you're XXXXL. Okay, mate. Don't worry. We're all allowed here. And there we go. The first winner. Hangers everywhere. Hangers everywhere. Thank you. Do you want to say Pat P is the winner?
Pat P is the winner. Who's the winner?
Pat P.
Pat P is the winner.
Yeah, Pat P is the winner. Thank you, hostess. Will you bring that as well? Thank you.
Anything else?
No, you're fine. Well done, Pat. Wherever you are, Pat, I don't know where you're getting lost in this fantastic. Look at you all in here as well. You're all buzzing, aren't you? You've all got big grins on your faces as well. Are you all happy now? You know, you're all happy. You should have seen it if you've not been involved in the watch along at about 20 minutes in. Oh, the reactions were so different. But it's football's a fickle business, isn't it? I think I need a fan on. It's getting a bit hot. It's getting a bit hot in here, guys. It's getting a bit hot. Wow. I don't think I actually don't think I'm over that Anton Stack free kick. And Wolves are bringing on 3 players. Okay. Wolves are bringing on Bueno. We'll have to look at their changes here. This is what I mean. Will Daniel Farke be reactive or will Daniel Farke be proactive? You've never won a game in the Premier League until that 90th minute. It's not like the Championship where Championship teams would fold at this point. Please don't make me look like a prat. Come on. Don't make me look like a prat, Leeds. And Strand Larsen's coming on. Fucking hell. Strand Larsen's coming on. So Leeds are going to have to defend this quite well. Afternoon, Connor. Right now, Leeds are in the top half table. Can the season end now? Sai. Stop it. Stop it, Sai. As soon as I see Strand Larsen. Whoa. As soon as I see him coming on, I just get the jitters. I mean, I act as if he's Cristiano Ronaldo, but I just think he facilitates Wolves' play so much better than a rocker there. But we're 3-1 up. We're 3-1 up. Come on, let's manage this game. And this is what it is. Slap the like, folks. Nearly 2K in here and 1K likes. Guys, I'd just like to say the likes mean... I'm taking this seriously right now. The likes mean everything on YouTube at this moment in time. We're really all struggling to hit that algorithm. The algorithm's changed about 2 weeks ago, and none of us actually know what we're supposed to be hitting, what we're supposed to be missing. So what does get the algorithm higher for us and recommended for us and means that we get more views and shows everywhere is if you guys like the video, it's absolutely free. We're trying to do things over here of which maybe gives you something back, like the jerseys, which we're doing on every single watch along, which I've had to invest in myself because they weren't willing to obviously front that up. So I'm having to invest in so you guys get something back. And yeah, it's a free thing for you guys to just watch the videos, like it, watch them if you're interested, like them, and all that good sort of stuff as well. So interact, engage, and we'll be here with your instant match reaction, hopefully when Leeds United have won this game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. But here we go. It's the introduction of Wolves' best player, in my opinion. Best player. It's Strand Larson, woo, but he's on. And it looks like, is it Mutespi? Mutespi's on, I think. Let's have a quick look. Wolves are just making some changes. Should have updated here, or it will update in a second if you guys want it as a visual. But Strand Larson is on, I think, with Tolu Arokade, or Tolu Arokade might have come off for this one. But this is going to be an interesting challenge for Leeds now. An interesting challenge. How do we set up? How are the players going to feel in this half? Are they going to sit back? Are they going to be going forward? Already you can see Wolves steaming forward, but there's opportunities for us here. Definitely opportunities for us here to get even more. They look very, very light in transition. They've gone with two up top. So Arokades still on with Strand Larson as Leeds win a free kick. So Arokades still on. So you've got a 6'6", a 6'4" player up top. Looks like they've gone to a front two, I think, when the data pack updates. Leeds, no changes yet. And here we go. So Wolves with the front two now. Darlow. Wolves win it back. Stack tries to win it, loses out though. Really good press resistance there from, I believe it was Andre. Strout wins it back. And Wolves have got a free kick. Yeah, so there you go. Strand Larson's in there. Manetsi's in there as well. So I think what that forms is a front two, to be honest. So we'll just focus a little bit more on the Leeds United side here. But yeah, Wolves have the ball. Played forward. Another Wolves throw in. Strout knocks it out. Oh, me back. Oh, my sciatica. Oh. These are going to be some nervy moments for Leeds. I think the big period as well is to not let them back in it within the first 5 minutes, because that is going to be very nervy straight away. You know, you don't want to, and it's very Leeds, isn't it? So just hold out for the first 5-10 minutes. Ball played in. Leeds head it out. Can't be as deep as we normally are, and we are very deep already here. Hugo Bueno gets past Aronson way too easily. It's poor defending from Aronson. Ball out. Leeds win it. Ampadu tries to carry it, but can't quite. Gets interrupted. Totti back in. So Dalo's going to have to be strong, and he is. Well done, Carl. Hold on to it there. Let's hold on to it. Don't need to force anything. Dalo bowls it out. Bogle. Just need to keep hold of the ball, Leeds, as well for this first bit. I don't mind us being passive when we're 3-1 up, especially in possession. Carl Darlow lofts it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin doesn't win it, but forces the Wolves player to knock it out for a throw. Yeah, Josh says, is that a 5.8 for Longstaff? Just so you know, mate, Bueno too, Connor. I don't pull these. These aren't my ratings. They're a data company's ratings. So yeah, I wouldn't agree with the Goodmanson one. I wouldn't agree with the Ampadu one in the first half anyway, and I wouldn't agree with the Bogle one. Someone's got the washer on upstairs. My God. Oh, it's a good cup of tea, that. I'm trying to take myself away from stressing about this game. Strand Larson loses it. Leeds win it back. Longstaff. Okay, that was pretty poor, that from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's fizzed the ball into Stack. Big half for Leeds. Massive half. Massive half for Farker as well, managing this one. Totti. Leeds pushing a little bit higher now. Jose Sarr. Closed down by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Sarr gets rid of it. Can Leeds win the first or the second duel? Goodmanson's gone down. Strauch just gets his toe in the way there and does well, Pascal. Does really, really well. Really good football from Pascal Strauch. Good defending there. Leeds probably should have won a free kick there as well. Goodmanson on it. Strauch did really well. Looks like Leeds have got a Stone Island badge on, doesn't it? Goodmanson. Dominic Calvert-Lewin looked like he was pushed out of play there, but we've lost it. Sarr. Wolves looking relatively similar. Leeds have just got to be focused here, just through the lines, because any opportunity is going to be gobbled up, I feel, by, especially with the Rocket there. I feel like Strand Larson being up there is going to really help his games. It takes the focus of two defenders away from him. You've got two big boys up there now, especially a Rocket there. But the ball played over straight away to Strand Larson. Good defending from Strauch, knocked out by Goodmanson. But Leeds have got to take care of the ball a bit better here as well, because already Wolves are on the ball a lot more. And Leeds have definitely And naturally, it's momentum of football games, but you can tell Leeds are dropping here. Got to maintain the shape, of course. First little action there from Hugo Bueno. I wasn't happy with Brendan's defending. It's got to be more aggressive than that. As Bueno keeps on his running, blocked off by Bogle, who's done well. I like Hugo Bueno. Before Goodmanson, I wanted Leeds to go in and get him, to be honest. I think he's a good defender. And then it's a throw into Leeds just on that right-hand side. So, yeah, if Leeds win this, I've not even checked the other scores. I don't want to check the other scores, to be honest. It makes me more nervous. Brighton 2, Spurs 1. Burnley 1, Forest 1. West Ham 1, Palace 1 as well. So, dizzy heights if we win this, I think. Where do Leeds go? Standings, Leeds go 10th. Jesus. And we're 2 points off Arsenal. Jesus. Right, anyway, stop getting carried away. Dominic Calvert-Lewin tries to get into here come Wolves on the right-hand side. Goodmanson's been beaten, gets back into it. Good defending. It is a corner for Wolves. Wolves are definitely the more dominant team, as you'd expect early on here. Getting forward a little bit more now. Leeds have just got to mitigate against that. I feel like in the first half, we're a little bit vulnerable when it came to those set pieces, in my opinion. A little bit vulnerable. Agbadu in there, Strand Larsen, Totti, got a lot of big boys in there. The delivery's right. It's going to be, I think it's where Darlow needs to be on point here. Longstaff's on Strand Larsen, so's Bogle. Don't know what we're doing here. Ball played into the box of the back post, nodded back in, and it's a brilliant save by Carl Darlow. Ball was not back in, or was it over the bar? It might have been offside. I think he might have been offside there. Is it Agbadu? It's an excellent save by Carl Darlow, who I just absolutely love. I love that man. Brilliant ball in, headed back over, leads nowhere near Gomez, and then in the box as well. Fired over by the substitute Matusby. It's a brilliant save. It's a really, really top save. Good agility from Carl Darlow. We looked all of Carl Darlow when he was 22 there. Brilliant save over the bar, but I feel he was offside. But Leeds have got to get better on the connections there. First and second, we lost. First half as well, we're losing these connections with Wolves set pieces. Dominic Calvert-Lewin wins it again. But it feels like Leeds are now not just committing men, and they've just won an offside as well. Or they've got an offside, I should say. Leeds aren't committing men forward anymore, which is, very, we're just holding on to this one now, it feels already. Which is going to give Wolves a little bit more encouragement to get forward. I get football's all about momentum, but I'd still like Leeds to be a little bit aggressive in this half as well to push Wolves back ultimately. You get a fourth, it feels like that's game, set and match, doesn't it, in the Premier League, hopefully. Ball played forward anyway. Arokadare wins it, flicks it on. Bogle could go home, but decides to knock the ball out for a throw-in. Harrison keeps it in. We'd have probably rather it gone for a throw-in there, Brendan. Ball played in. Ampadu out. Wolves throw. Totti. Wayne says, make him have it. Let's have some more Connor celebrations. Yes, mate. Let me celebrate online, so like a tit in front of you guys, and then you guys celebrate at home as well. It'd be great. Gomez on the overlap. He's getting forward a little bit more, but Goodmanson wins it. Leeds United potentially can hit them on transition here. Gabby Goodmanson plays the ball behind Anton Stack. Stack has it. I don't mind Leeds just holding onto the ball here. Stack wins a free kick. Well done, Stack. Well done. That Gomez just a hothead, isn't he? The Brazilian. Well done, Stack. Drives in the middle, wins a free kick. Don't mind that at all. Stack feels like he's back after the last two performances haven't been great. Longstaff. Rodon. Pascal Strout. Leeds just needing to keep hold of the ball a little bit more here. Goodmanson needs options from midfield. Going to have to go back. There's no options from midfield. Strand Larsen pressing high on Carl Darlow. Darlow goes long to Brendan Harrison, which I don't think will work. And he doesn't, shockingly. Wolves win it, but Leeds win it back again. Brilliant from Longstaff. Harrison's going to have to go quickly. Does go quickly. Good 1-2. And he falls over, for fuck's sake. That boy's on the floor more times than Bonnie Blue. Ampadu wins it. Does well. Okafor. Transition for Leeds again. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're so soft, Anthony Taylor. You're so soft. And bald. So soft. Honestly. Leeds on a transition, and Ampadu gets into a tiny duel with Gomez. Gomez goes, what, man? To the referee. Do you know what I mean? And it's free kick. Soft as shit. Honestly, transitional moment for Leeds United there as well. are so soft. Totti. Whoa, pressed on his touch again. He's dodgy. He's dodgy playing out from the back, this guy. Leeds have nearly won it again. You jammy git. He somehow alleviated two Leeds players there. Ball into the box. A rocket there, back post. Ball knocked back in. Chance. Good save, Darlow. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. We've had 2 warnings now from the substitute. Oh, man. 2 warnings from the substitute there. Manuzzi. Well done, a rocket there. It's good play. And nobody's on him. Nobody's on him. We've got to be clearer here, Leeds United. Got to be clearer in these in picking up these men. There's too many of them at set pieces who are just ghosting. This is something I'm not used to, because I think Leeds have been pretty decent from set pieces. Wolves are getting a lot of joy. They're coming again here. I told you about these balls into the box, ball to the back post. It's going to be this sort of stuff for the Leeds defence. Bogle's going to need help from Aronson here, who just kind of like gingerly gets back. Not a foul, never a foul. Leeds have the ball. Longstaff cuts inside. Bueno's having a lot of joy as well. Leeds win a free kick. Well done, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I think Bueno's getting a little bit more of Brendan on that side. A little bit more of Aronson on that side. Just got to be a bit careful there. It's the physicality side of it. Okafor, can he hold off his man? He doesn't hold off his man. And Okafor's on the floor as well. We've got 2 wingers here who just... And Aronson's on the floor, but he wins a foul this time. Flipping heck. I mean, it's that Craigie again. This guy's must be on about the third, another yellow card warning. Totti's sprinted 50 yards because he knows he's on a yellow card. Is this another yellow card? I mean, it's a yellow card. One of them's a yellow card, referee. He's had 3 fouls now. One was a yellow. The other 2 have arguably been yellows. Literally, Totti sprints their captain 30 yards to talk to the referee about it. I wonder why. To maybe try influence Anthony Taylor, the man who applies baby lotion to his head. Right, Leeds have it wide right. Brendan Aronson. Plays well. Well done, Brendan. Stack. Aronson again. Come on, keep hold of it, Brendan. Does well. Well done. Good selection there. I feel like I'm somehow micromanaging Brendan Aronson through the game, through a laptop. Strout with a shit pass. Shit pass. Okafor's got no chance. It's poor from Pascal. It's under no pressure, and it's only 15 yards. But yeah, Okafor, I have to be honest, I'm not convinced with yet. I'm not convinced with. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, this data pack's got him at a 7 out of 10. I'm not sure about that. I think it's just a goal, innit? Goodmanson's been brilliant. He's been so good, Gabby. Okafor has it again. Go on, take your man on. He's taking his man on. Oh, poor second touch, though. Cuts inside. Chance. Stack. Oh, no. Longstaff. No, it's Longstaff. Longstaff. Tame. But it's a shot on goal. It's a shot on goal. That was really, really tame from Longstaff there. Honestly. Soft as a condom in a bonfire, that one was from Longstaff. Strauch. Goes back to Darlow. Darlow lofts it clear. Love that, Carl. Absolutely no doubt. And it's straight down the middle as well to DCL, who's wrestling. And he's doing well. Ooh, unlucky. Unlucky. Longstaff with a lovely back pass. Oh, God. Okay, Leeds have settled into it a little bit more, though. Brendan, come on. Right decision. Brendan's got an overlap. Play him. Play him, Brendan. Brendan, play him. Play him. Not a bad ball. One of you, what are you doing? You're getting in each other's way. And you're offside. God, but sometimes Leeds, it's like, you're like that, aren't you? You're like, come on, there's 4 players on here. Let's pick the right pass. I think Brendan's pass, look, he's got 3 options here. He's not offside. It's not a bad ball, but it's just... There's 3 options, basically, and they all get into the box. And Leeds have made some really good movements, but there's someone there who's offside. They clatter into each other. Ball in the air. Strout wins it. Leeds getting into it a little bit more in this last 5 minutes. 60 on the clock. Agbadu. Fer Lopez. Craigie. Totti. Hugo Bueno, we've got to get tighter to him. This is all he's going to do, deliver it in the box. You've got to engage quicker, Leeds United. Header in. Tolu Arokadare wins it again, and Wolves have got it. I'm going to have to go on a rant after this. Ball play back in again. Arokadare wins it again. Leeds come away with it. Okafor does well. Can you keep it, Okafor? Go on, keep it in. Go on, son. Well done, no, Okafor. Good dribbling. Brilliant. No, it's a good ball, but he's never going to get to that, no, Okafor. He's net again. It's not great from Okafor did really well there. It's probably the first time in the game he's beaten 2 men. He did well, but it's that final pass. He's not played it far enough in front of DCL, but Leeds are still a threat. They've got to get tighter to Hugo Bueno here, Leeds. And they have done. Well done. Well done. That's better. Hugo Bueno. So if you're not watching the game right now, everybody, I said this on the preview. Wolves are going to hit the byline when Strand Larsen's on the pitch, and especially when Tolu Arokadare's on the pitch. And they're going long again here. They are just absolutely rolling this ball as Larsen wins it in the box. They're rolling this ball out wide and into the area. We've got to be careful here because they're winning everything in the box. They're winning everything in the Leeds box at this moment in time. So we've got to be careful when that ball is out wide to get tight to the best crosser of the ball that they've got at this moment in time, who is Hugo Bueno. Leeds aren't engaging enough, and that's on Brendan Aronson because Bogle can't be dragged out of that back 3, back 4 right now because it's so compact, and they're dealing with those men up top. Ball played in again. Oh, my God, it's a wonderful ball. It's a wonderful ball into the area. So we've got to go and engage. We've got to go and engage quicker. We really have, Leeds, because these balls are coming in quicker than Johnny Sins on Kendra Lust. Do you know what I mean? It's coming in quick. Leeds have got to get hold of it a little bit more. DCL, is he offside? I bet he's offside there. And that's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul. Brilliant work from DCL. I thought he was offside. Mosquera's just gone straight into the back of him. Mosquera is completely rattled by Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's been brilliant this game. He's my man of the match so far. My man of the match so far, I think. Yeah, everyone agrees. Changes here. Tanaka time. Tanaka, I keep forgetting about Tanaka being on the bench. Tanaka would be a really good addition to this, wouldn't he? Maybe him for Longstaff. Stack on it again. Stack on it. This is going in. This is going in. And I bet VAR pulls it off for offside or something. Stack, just get it on the keeper. $62 on the clock. Anton Stack. Ball in. Headed out. Leeds have it again. Aronson's got time, mate. Calm down. Calm down. Aronson. You don't need to go all the way back, Joe. Keep it. Joe Rodon's prerequisite. No. Ampadu's gone back. Come on. You've got 6 players in the box. Let's keep going for brilliant Goodmanson. That's what I love. A bit of engagement. I'm all right with this keeping hold of the ball, but when you go back, it immediately enables Wolves to press high up the pitch. And it's stupid when you don't need to go back and you've got midfield space. Don't do it. It's easy to do so. Keep the ball ticking over in the midfield and the forward region because then Wolves won't be able to press on our back line. Now, goalkeeper, Bogle, go inside. Well done. Well done, Jaden. Good football. Ampadu looks around the shoulder. Stacked. Fucking hell, man. Sorry. I couldn't be even a Sunday League manager. It'd absolutely do my nuts in. What's my heart rate? Darlow. Well done. Good football, Leeds. Good football. Rodon. Stack, time on the ball. Fucking shit pass. Gives it away. Anton! You've got so much time on the ball and he's giving it straight to Hugo Bueno. Come on. Sometimes they don't realise. Literally, as a midfielder, just scan. He doesn't even look over his shoulder. Look over his shoulder. See how much time you've got. Ampadu did the same thing there. They're panicking when they don't need to panic. Bueno on the ball again. Not a Leeds player within 10 yards of him. Okafor picks it up. Poor touch. Wolves have a strike on goal. Blocked. It's championship at the minute from Leeds in possession. Got to get better. Got to get better on the ball. This Wolves side are looking completely leggy at the back. Totti. Jesus, I don't know what DCL's done there. Stack, give it. Stack wins a free kick. Very lucky there. I think we need subs. Do you guys agree? I want to see Owen Beale now. Why do our centre-backs have the hardest time utilising Amp and Longstaff? Tanaka for Longstaff. Stack is knackered. I think he's... They need changes now. He needs changes. Psycho says, do you agree that Okafor is getting better and better while Aronson is getting worse? I think Okafor is getting better. He looks more confident. That goal's going to help him. What I'd say, though, is it's just a bit of decision-making. That's the weak side, I think, from Noah Okafor. Maybe just that conditioning as well. Ampadu needs to, they just need to scan, mate. They've got so much, they've got more time than they think. Aronson on the ball. Stack's knackered. He needs to get Stack off. Needs to get Stack off. Stack's knackered, you can tell. And I know you don't want to bring him off because it's the physicality, but I think Tanaka's perception in midfield is very good as well. Very good as well. And I think when you look at Andre in there, and I think Gomez is still on, I'm not sure though, but I think he'd be able to compete. Stack looks dead. Looks dead on his feet. It's a lot of running for a midfielder in this game. You've still got combative players in there as well, but Stack's done well again here. He's going again. Anton, good tackle on him. It's not a foul. Stack's rolling around. Leeds win it back. Oh. Well done, Longstaff. Here come Wolves. They're a terrible team to watch, though. They're just, Gabby Goodmanson, corner. They're a terrible team to watch. They just lump the ball into the box, and only 66 on the clock. Leeds have got a long time to go here. Long time to go. Talking about long time, everybody. Well done to Pat P, who won the OK jersey. If you want to win the OK jersey, you can do, everybody. Make sure you are here for me till the end of the video. And one of you, and I know who all of you are because you're all in the chat and my analytics is streaming down and we've got people looking at the names. You will be in for another winner at full time. So stick on and like the video. Ball played in. Corner. Nodded out by Pascal. Good defending. Good defending. Poor corner in. But they're just getting the ball and just hoofing it into the box here, really. Caldalo. Well done, Carl. Oh, he's dropped it. Shithouse. Caldalo dropped it. Ball played in again. Leads out. Got to start winning these second balls. Aronson wins it. Wins a foul. Well done, Brendan. And it's Craigie again. Is Craigie ever going to get a second card? Who knows? That's 4 fouls now for Craigie after his yellow card. Strand Larsson's going to have to go off, I think. Oh, no, is it Mutabasi? He's got cramp. Don't mind that. Back to his feet. Mosquera it is. Cramp, by the way, everybody. A absolute litmus test of someone not being fit. So let's hope they're all... Jack Harrison's coming on, so which means that we're basically... So unless Goodmanson comes off and it's like for like, we're just going to be defending now for the next 30 minutes. So let's hope we can do it. So he's going to take an attacker off and put a defender on. I would have more liked to probably seen Tanaka in there to control play. And I think he can be more defensive because he's going to keep hold of the ball. But his prerequisite is to bring his fucking lover child on, Jack Harrison. Stack on the ball. Transitional moment for Leeds again. Noah Okafor. Go on, Noah. Up against his man. Take him on, lad. Should be a corner for Leeds, I think. You got to get something out of it, and he doesn't. He loses the ball. Oh, my God, Noah Okafor. 1v1 there. You've got to get something out of it. Ampadu does well. See what I mean? You've just got to do something. It comes all the way back, and Wolves get a free kick. Okafor 1v1 against his man. Just loses it. Jack Harrison, who's coming off? Fucking Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Farker's love child. Who's coming on? Off. Number 20... Number 19, Okafor. So we're sitting in a low block now because Jack's coming on. Yeah, I do think Okafor, I get why he's been subbed. He's got a goal. He's been all right. I think he's been okay. No, Okafor, he's been all right. Jack's come on, so we now have 2 left backs on the pitch. So we're going to be sitting deep here. honestly. We're winning the game, so I don't mind at this moment in time, but I'm just getting absolutely sick of that change. But it is what it is. Headed out by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Wolves have it. Got to be careful here. Stack does really well again. Well done, Anton Stack. Or is it? Oh, no, it's Goodmanson. He's got to keep hold of it there, Gabby. He's miles out of position. His second touch is giving it straight back to Wolves. Totti, Mosquera. Leeds need to engage. Wide left, we have done. Well done. Well done. Good defending there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Totti. 20 left on the clock. I mean, Leeds presumably now are going to be sitting even deeper with Jack on the pitch. Leeds win it, and we give it straight back to them. Fucking Longstaff. Keep hold of the ball. Tolu Orokade heads it on. Leeds put it in the air again. We're making this so unnecessarily panicky, this. Don't win the first. Win the second. Keep hold of it. Give it away again. Is it Longstaff again? Gives it straight back to Bueno. Ball into the box. Headed on goal. Saved by Darlow. Stop being tits. Keep hold of the ball. Stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid football play. Keep hold of the ball. Play the way you're facing. Do the basics. We're just being idiots on the ball. You know, scan. Why are the midfielders not scanning before they get the ball? Before you get the ball, you look over your shoulder. You know where it's going next. They're not scanning. And it's going straight to a Wolves player. Jack Harrison. Ampadu. Panicking. And this Wolves team is shit. We shouldn't be panicking. We're a decent footballing team. We're a team that dictates tempo points all last season. This is why Tanaka, I think, should have come on. Just calm the ball down. Calm it down. Keep hold of the ball. Longstaff. Fucking hell, man. He's so erratic on the ball in the middle of the pitch. Get Tanaka on to just dictate a little bit. Bit of calmness, composure, class on the ball. So it literally, Tanaka on this pitch right now destroys this Wolves team, in my opinion, in terms of just keeping the ball, keep it ticking over, maybe slot a midfielder through. And the Wolves are now bringing on 2 more players. Mosquera's coming off, Totti's coming off, and Andre and John Arias is coming on. Andre and Gomez, Brazil's centre midfield 2. 20 minutes left. I think Tanaka's got to come on. I think we just look sloppy in the midfield all of a sudden. Massive 20 minutes for Leeds United season. Genuinely, huge game. Sorry, huge moments. Huge moments in Leeds United season, this. And potentially Wolves. Mosquera. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's been brilliant, pushing him all the way back. It's got to keep working, though. Gomez. Brendan Harrison pressing high. Well done, Brendan. Well done. Wolves got it at the back. They're not comfortable with the ball at the back. Pump it forward. Ah, shit. Diving in like dicks. Good block. Good block. This is coming, though, unfortunately. It feels like it's coming. We're way too deep. And someone said in the chat there, like, you know, it's fine. Just let Wolves come on to us. We're trying to control things. You can't do it. We're not good enough to do that, mate. We're not good enough to do that. I don't know what the fuck Longstaff's doing there, my French. He's literally slid in. I don't know what he's doing. Look at Longstaff here. If you missed this, Longstaff has had to move his foot out of the way. He's charged in and ran at about 100 miles an hour, sliding in. Has just missed the player. Ampadu looks like he's hurt his wrist a bit there. Hopefully he's all right. Man, it's going to be a long season, this, isn't it? But we're dropping a bit. I think the midfield isn't keeping hold of the ball as much anymore. We need to just get a little bit of control. Kill the game a bit. Just kill it. Looking a bit erratic at the minute. Ball played up by Carl Darlow. DCL doing well again. Harrison pressing. Harrison pressing again. Well done, Brendan. Well done. Pressing high. Bueno does well. Leeds do. That should be a Leeds throw. It's not a Leeds throw. Ball played forward. Brilliant. Strout gets in front of Larson. Well done, Jack Harrison. Does well there, Jack Harrison. Okay, I'm not minding this from Harrison. It's sensible football. Well done. Goodmanson. Stack. Harrison. Plays the ball down. Again, Jack. Jack, good, very economical on the ball so far. Well done. Goodmanson. Oh, Gabby. Gabby! Oh, my God! Ball played over the... I don't know how we've not scored. I don't know how we've not scored. Gabby Goodmanson again. Literally prime Harry Kewell going forward at the moment. He's been brilliant so far on that left-hand side. An absolute wizard. He's created... Honestly, Gabby Goodmanson's created 3 chances for us inside that box there. Oh, God, it just needed a tap in. Goodmanson's been so good. He's been so good, especially going forward. What a pickup for 10 million quid. Oh, man, that was it. It was game. It's game over that. If we score, it's just game over. Bueno. Andre. Oh, in the box. Strand Larsen's free. Great tackle, Pascal Strauch. Brilliant, Pascal Strauch. Excellent defending. Brendan Harrison with pitch in front of him. Go on, just go, Brendan. No, he stopped and he's trying to take him on again and he's fucking lost it. Brendan, why wouldn't you, when you've got grass in front of you, why wouldn't you carry on running? You stop, wait for Bueno to get back into the position, then try to take him on, and then you can't get past him. You've got field in front of you, just drive into it. Jesus. Bueno, last 20. On the ball. Well done, Bogle. Great defending. Ball comes in again, though. Strand Larsen knocks it on. Leeds goal kick. Leeds back 2 have been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Bullseye Boy said, enjoy a win and chill, man. Have a pint on me. I've never chilled watching Leeds, mate. Are people chilled watching Leeds United? Fair play to you if you do. Manager puzzles me with subs, no logic. I think, in all fairness to him, he's got Harrison right so far. I think Harrison's brought... Harrison? Connor, come on. Harrison's brought a level of calmness, believe it or not. A level of calmness on the ball. Every pass has been direct. It's been the good pass. He's been good since he's come on. Been good since he's come on. Pat P, have you emailed me yet, mate? They've not done... We look all right, though, don't we? We look all right. The midfield's been a bit sloppy this half, but we do look okay. Their whole thing is to get the ball out wide and lump it in. And Strauch and Rodon have been brilliant. How on those ratings they've got 6.8 is beyond me. 12 plus added time to go, though. Big moments for the Whites. Big moments. Bueno. Bogle's doing well on him here. Bogle's getting a lot tighter to Bueno now. Andre. Strand Larsen. Gomez. Bogle does well again. Ball in, Bueno. Great ball in. Strand Larsen over the bar. Rocket Air over the bar, sorry. Got to be... It's Bueno every time. Bueno he's got a lovely delivery. Lovely whip on him. He's been a massive difference for them. Massive difference. And I told you exactly how this game was going to go. Exactly how this game was going to go. As soon as Strand Larsen comes on, the ball starts getting whipped in. And that's all they're doing. And Rocket Air's a giant. He's an absolute giant. He's 6'6" as well. Connor, I knew Longstaff would have a tough game. Yes, mate. Thanks for the donation, Danny Boy. Brilliant from DCL again, knocking it on. Hey, Connor, have another pint on me. Thank you for all your hard work. Fraser, we're going to be here. Top man Fraser, but we're going to be here for the instant match reaction, mate, as well. So join me for that one. Thank you guys for all of your amazing contributions. Please like the video. As I said, the The flipping like YouTube are killing us, guys, and it's not fair. It's not fair. So Stevie says it's worth a tenner to get rid of Farker. I thought you would learn from last season, not wait for 70 subs. Sooner he's gone, the better. Stevie, at least we're winning the game, mate. Eh? At least we're winning the game. I know you're not a Farker fan, mate. I know Kingy's not as well, but try find a bit of look. I stress watching Leeds, but when you take a step back, we're winning 3-1, mate. You know, currently in the top 10. So Bueno on it again here. See, this isn't on Farker. This isn't on Farker. This is about Leeds players engaging. But yeah, try and enjoy it, Steve, for as much as you can, mate. We might be on match of the day, first or second here. Gomez. Ball played in. Back post. Leeds defend it again. Aronson gets it away, hooks it. Straight out to a Wolves player. Wolves come again. Bueno again. How many crosses has he put in since he's come on? It's staggering. Jack Harrison gets rid of it. Someone's down on the far side. Oh, dear. This is pressure. Leeds are too deep. We're too deep. We're way too deep here. We're on the goal line. Bueno again. Have another one, mate. Leeds defend it. We've got no out ball. We're just volleying it away, and it's the 80th minute. There's still probably 15 minutes left here. Leeds have got to get further up the pitch. We've got to get further up the pitch. Who's down still? Bogle. Hope he's all right. It's never a penalty. Shithouses. Fulham. Wolves asking for a penalty there. It's not a penalty. Do not VAR that. It's not. It's chest. Right, like left pectoral. Not a penalty. Shut up. Tanaka's coming on. James Justin's coming on. Interesting. Oh, I hope he's all right, Bogle. I think he's had a good game again, Jaden. Please be all right, Jaden. Just have a little bit of a hobble off. I don't mind that. It looks like he's struggling. Fuck. Longstaff's going off. I think that should have been an early decision, but it doesn't matter, does it? Who cares? But I think that'd have helped us out in the midfield. I think Leeds in the second half haven't been great in the midfield. Guys, we've got 8 minutes, and then we're going to be announcing another winner of the OK Jersey prize win. James Justin comes on. First appearance, I believe, for Leeds United. That doesn't look good for Bogle at all. That doesn't look good. And I've done what he's done. I'm hoping it's not horrific. That's not good. That's not good at all. You can't walk on it. Fuck. That's not good. Literally collateral damage in it, that. Ah, dear. Well, James Justin, welcome to the chaos. He's got to step in now. Great winner there, nearly by Tanaka. Ball played through. Wolves have it out wide. Ball into the box. Darlow doesn't come. Strand Larsen knocks it down. Brilliant defending. And I think they're offside anyway. Ampadu's been excellent. It's been absolutely excellent. Yeah, I think it might be ligament. Jimmy Paddy says, can we get 1.4K? Oh, guys, if we got 1.4K, can we get more than that, everybody? Let's slap a like on the video if you can. If you can, slap a like on the video. It's absolutely free. Let's try rack it up. If we've got 2.2 of you in the building, let's get it up to 2 if we can. Thank you so much, Roscoe. Yeah, he's knackered. He's really struggling there, Bogle. That's not good. That is not good. That looks long-term. So who's Justin's backup right back? Do we have that? Do we have a backup right back to Justin? Bueno. Justin's first engagement. Does well. Ball's still in, though. Leeds have defended, so I don't know why Goodman's is just smacking it away like that. I don't understand. It's such brain dead. Just keep hold of the ball, Gabby. Just keep hold of the ball. We just pound the ball back to Wolves. Agbadu. Big 6 for Leeds. Bueno again. Get tighter, Justin. Well done. Ball back. Bueno. Andre. Agbadu. Leeds defending very, very deep. Agbadu takes it round Stack, puts it back into the box left-footed. James Justin does well. Brendan Aronson now. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Falls over. Falls over. And then loses the box. Give it to fucking James Justin, who's in front of you. Just give the ball to James Justin. Tanaka wins it back. I think that was gone out. Yeah, it's gone out. 6 left. Who's down now? Jesus Christ. Is it Aronson? Got cramp. Metcha's coming on. Greb's coming on. Is Safety Sam there? I think Safety Sam might be there. Is Safety Sam there? Thanks, mate. I do have too much passion for this club. And so I get it, but people might not like it. This is what I'm like at a game. I'm even worse at a game. And it's because you love the club so much. You're so desperate for them to get a win. It comes out in different ways. Metcha and Greb, let's go, lads. Yeah, it makes sense. Winding the clock down as well. Agbadu. Ball in. Darlow comes, does well. Looks like he knocks about 3 players out there. Oh, and who's lost it? Ampadu's lost it. They come again, Wolves. It's poor. But Leeds get it away. I'll tell you what, they put the bodies on the line in this game. This second half, Leeds have put the bodies on the line. Arokadere and Jorgen Strand-Larsen. Leeds have done really well to defend their box. I'm stunned he hasn't put BL on. I'm really surprised at that. Agbadu's going to shoot. He has shot. Darlow saves. Well done. Leeds have defended their area really well. Really, really well. There's been nothing. Been a couple of chances they've had. Thanks, Lungs. Appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Russell. Appreciate that, buddy. As a Liverpool fan as well. Thank you. So for all football fans as well, mate, not just for Leeds fans. But yeah, we'll be for the instant match reaction as well. Everybody should be redirected. I'll just have a quick look on YouTube to see if you'll be redirected. You should be. If you want to come join, we'll be getting a little bit more of your opinions in there as well. So make sure you join. Ball played forward. Goodmanson does well. Goodmanson looks like he's gone into a back 3 here, like the left side of a centre back 3, instead of obviously BL coming on and being that guy. So only 500 more likes, everybody, and all of you will have liked on. So nice one. Thank you. Nice one. Right. Agbadu to launch this one in the box. 88 on the clock for Leeds United. Ball to be launched in. Agbadu. Oh, stutters. Agbadu goes again. Ball in. Leeds win it. Harrison nearly wins it again. Oh, Tanaka nearly nicks it off. Is it Bueno at the back there? Good pressing from Tanaka. Well done. Tanaka, well done. He's pressing him all the way back there. Ball forward. Great ball. Is that from Gomez? What a wonderful ball that is. Aronson up against Bueno. You know where he's going. He's got past Aronson too easily. Ball into the box, though. Nodded back across. Leeds get rid. It's a corner to Wolves. 88 on the clock. 89 on the clock. Bueno, he's been brilliant for them second half. Couldn't have done much more. Whipping those balls in. Whipped again. Ball into the area. Darlow, brilliant punch. Brilliant punch by Carl Darlow. What a performance from him again. Mosquera. Going again. Ball in. Had it out again. Leeds have been so good. So good defending the box. They've been excellent. Harrison on the ball. Encroaching into Wolves' half. Stack. Harrison. Does well. Well done. Well done. Just need to take the sting out of it. Don't need to go mental now. Don't mind it now. Strout. Goodmanson. Ampadu. Harrison. Come on. Keep it. Falls over. Gets told to get up. It was a bit theatrical, that, from Jack Harrison. And here come Wolves again. I think the annoyance from me is just maybe the lack of care on the ball in the second half for Leeds. I think that defensively we've been excellent. Really, really good. Really good structure and shape. I think the only thing is it's just maybe the lack of, ability on the ball when we're under a bit of pressure like this to relieve and help the defence. Ball played in again. Leeds having to defend again. Ball to the back post. Leeds defending it again really well. Well done, Brendan Aronson. But how they've defended the box this second half with Bueno on the pitch and his fantastic delivery. And this has just been balls into the box from Wolves the entire half. And for Tolu Arokada and Strand Larsen has been anonymous. Absolutely anonymous. Stevie says, biggest thing I take out of today, our defence has stood up to everything that's come their way. They have, mate. They've been excellent. Aggressive. I cannot believe those two at the back at the minute are on 6, 7, and 7. Do you know what? As much as Brendan, I know we're off the back of a win here, I would expect, but as much as Brendan has irritated me in possession, off the ball, he's been brilliant. Dominic, he's been good, I'll say. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, what a performance. Goal and a top performance from him. Really top performance from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think he's been excellent from the front. It's been a tough second half for him. He's just been chasing. First half, he was excellent. Grev comes in. Metra comes on. Long throw coming from Wolves, I think. No, they go short. Bueno. Gomez, he's going to shoot, I think. He is. Take that all day, and that's a Leeds goal kick. That's not a corner, you shithouse. Well done. He readed his position there. I was about to lose it. Gomez shot from about 50 yards, and it hit John Arias, and the referee pointed to a corner kick. And mate, you're an absolute melon. So there you go. An absolute top tier melon. Ball played forward. Goodmanson. Ooh, like a handball there. Lee's nearly winning it. Nearly there. Nearly there. One more. Sheffield United losing again. West Ham losing again. That's good news for Leeds. How are Burnley doing? I've not checked. Burnley drawing. It's a good result for Burnley, that. Ball into the box. Burnley 1-1 Forest. Wouldn't have minded Nanj win there, but beggars can't be choosers. I thought they'd get something. Ball coming in now. Leeds have definitely won the game, which is good news. Ball knocked out. Brilliant find. Metra gets rid. Krejci should have had 3 yellow cards. Mate, he shouldn't be on the pitch. He should not be on the pitch. Krejci. Leeds, to deal with Strand Larsen like we have has been impeccable. Impeccable. A rocket there, blocked by Ampadu. Ampadu screaming at them to get up. One more attack. Ball in. Darlow saves. That should be it, everyone. That should be it. When this kick goes, Leeds United should have got their first away win of the season. And that is that. Brilliant win, Leeds United. Fantastic result away at Wolves. I said it was a must win. Leeds United have gone over there. They've gone over to the Black Country and they've put a moody gloom over the Black Country. It is a brilliant win for Leeds United. 3-1, a comeback victory as well. Connor said Taylor puts baby oil on his head. I did. Fantastic win for Leeds United. Dominic Calvert-Lewin goal. Of course, an absolute scorcher from Brendan Aronson and Noah Okafor getting off the mark. Everybody, we will be here with the instant match reaction. You should be redirected. I will see you in just a second. See you there. But the winner is... Just Dinks. Just Dinks is the winner. Well done, Just. Absolutely fantastic news. You and Pat P are the winners of the OK jersey. Thanks, both of you, for being here throughout. Just Dinks is the winner. Get in contact with me, mate, at OneLeedsFanChannel@gmail.com. You are the winner of an OK jersey shirt.